It's time for West Delaware Wrestling from KMCH Sports. Hawk Wrestling is brought to you by the KMCH Sports Boosters. Now we take you live for all the hold-by-hold action, along with Roger Reed. Here's Jamie Vasky.
High school wrestling is on the air from the Jerry Eckenrod Bobcat Invitational. We are live here as we are ready for wrestling action. Good morning, everybody. Along with Roger Reed, I am Jamie Vasky coming to you live on KMCH.com here this morning. As we are set to go, wrestling action is underway. As today we've got three teams that we'll be covering in this tournament today, and those include the West Delaware Hawks, of course, as we usually do. We'll cover the Independence Mustangs and, of course, the Northwind Lynx here today, as all three of these teams will be wrestling here today as wrestling action just underway in varsity competition. As our first wrestler up is, scanning the mats here, we do not have a wrestler. Oh, we have Evan Woods over on mat number 3. Evan Woods taking on Tyler Langrebe of Eddyville Blakesburg, and already look at this, 26 matches for Langrebe already in the first half of the season. But Evan Woods trailing 2-0 here earlier, 4-0, excuse me, with 53 seconds left to go in this first period. Roger, good morning. Always a tough tournament here at the Jerry Eckenrod Invitational. Shouldn't be any different here today.
Well, you're right. We've been covering this a long time. West Delaware's been wrestling down here a long time, and there's one reason that they wrestle down here is because of the salty competition. The first big tournament after Christmas break. You come down here, you're going to face some of the best wrestlers in the state. Today we've got 26 ranked wrestlers in 1A, 2A, 3A. We've got 3 ranked teams. And before this day is over, you're going to see some guys win gold medals that are also going to be placing possibly even state champs at the well here in a few short weeks. So it's all about the competition today. It's all about raising your level of wrestling, and you're going to have to do that to get out of this tournament today.
Absolutely, as Evan Woods finds himself on his back over there, half Nelson by Langrebe, as Woods trying to fight off, and there's the fall in 1 minute 53 seconds. So Evan Woods will be bumped to the backside for West Delaware here to start the day, as he will have a bye on the backside, as he will await the winner of the loser of Lake Leban of Union and Gage Mormon of Centerville.
Yeah, and Evan Woods comes in as a freshman. He comes into this very tough tournament with a 1-4 record, Jamie, and it's tough when you're wrestling somebody that's got 26 matches, for crying out loud. I'm not sure how you get 26 matches, 27 matches now in this early season, but all their tournaments must be dual meet tournaments that they go to, and they must wrestle the maximum that you can wrestle. That's a lot of when you get somebody that's wrestled 26 matches versus somebody that's wrestled 5, that's a lot of mat time, and that's hard to make up.
Absolutely. As scanning the mats now for our next wrestler here should be Brady Webb of Independence, and we'll see. I don't see Brady Webb up right now. He may be on deck. Brady Webb.
That's already at weight class 120, Jamie. There are not a lot of wrestlers at 106. There's only one first-round match at 106. Again, in 16-man brackets, only one first-round match. Everybody else has a bye. Luke Farmer sits down at the bottom of weight class 106. He will have a second-round match against Jack Thompson, ranked number 2 in class 2A, who's 19-1. So that'll be a tough match for Farmer. And then above him, we have the freshman from Northland, Heath Moyer. He's 14-10. He had a first-round bye. He will take on the number 3 seed and number 4 ranked in Class 1A, Daniel Kimball from Don Bosco. So it'll be Kimball and Moyer and Farmer and Thompson.
We got Brady Webb right out here in front of us on mat number 4, as he is out early with a takedown. He leads it 2-0. Just underway here, first period for the Mustang, Brady Webb.
Yeah, we'll have to scoop. They've got their black uniforms on today with the maroon trim. So we'll have to spy that. It's kind of hard to differentiate between that black and that maroon versus the Centerville team that's here today. Also, a lot of black and red here. The Mustangs from Dallas Center Grimes have made the long trip from west of Des Moines up here, so they're a new team in this tournament. We'll have to differentiate between those uniforms. So Webb is up 2-0 with 1:17 left to go in the first period. And he's going to start with a tight waist on the left side, a claw ride with the right, tight waist with the left, down inside wrist with the left. He's going to dig that, roll that wrist out, roll it forward. He's going to reach back and pick up an ankle. He gets a little bit high with the ride, but adjusts himself back up on top. So doing a nice job against the freshman. Sage Walker is 18-3.
Okay,
Got two freshmen going at it.
So we gotta check this here. This is Matthew Doyle. Brady Webb just picked up, was defeated by fall in 58 seconds against Seth Walker. So this is actually Matthew Doyle taking on Tate Ricard.
Okay, so we're already up to weight class 126. So Webb gets thrown to the backside. Okay, and he will have the loser of Jacob Felderman from Davenport Assumption and Wyatt Edler from West Marshall. And looking at that match is over also. So we'll get that for you on the backside. Again, they got 6 mats out here. If you've never been to this tournament, Jamie, it's like watching a mini state tournament because you've got to keep track of 6 mats, and you've got track wrestling going on. Thanks for getting that up so we can watch that and spy that. So we'll keep our eyes posted. It's 2-2 reversal out in front of us. It's knotted up with Doyle from Independence at weight class 126. Matt Doyle taking on Tate Ricard. We should have Brady Henderson. For North Lynn taking on Jacob Worthen from Union. They are a couple matches above Doyle, so they may be on deck. So we'll spy that match. 8 seconds left to go. There's a nice sit-out turn in by Doyle. He doesn't get the hip heist. He almost picked up 2 with 8 seconds left, and the first period is going to end. We're knotted up at deuces here, weight class 126. So it's going to be Doyle's choice. Doyle's choice is going to defer over to Tate Rickard. Again, Rickard is 18-9, 27 matches for the freshman. Doyle has 29 matches, Jamie. So that's you're talking potential 60 matches on the season. You're not going to wrestle that many. I think the maximum is 50. But that's a lot of matches. Doyle with a nice breakdown on Ricard. Got an inside wrist on the left, rolls it out to a bar. He's got Ricard flat on the mat. Ricard tries to get his hips up. Elbow to the back of the neck by Doyle. He's trying to scoop that. Now a tight waist tilt by Doyle. Might have Ricard going to his back. Got a 1,001 count. Then Ricard rolls through. Still working that inside wrist. Still digging that in. Digging that inside wrist in. Rolling that out to a bar. Still got the bar. Left arm up. Ricard crossed his back. Trying to look for that tilt. Doing a nice job. Weight on. Heavy with the hips. Heavy with the chest. Making Ricard carry his weight. Again, knotted up at deuces here. Tough match. 2 outstanding freshmen going toe-to-toe here. The Rockets from Eddyville, Blakesburg making their way up, and there's a tilt by Doyle. Again, no points there as Ricard rolls it through. 59 seconds, under a minute. Great ride by Doyle. Now he's got a ball and chain. He's got the right arm of Ricard threaded through his legs. He's going to scoop that right arm at the elbow. Looking for another tilt is Doyle. And Ricard doing a nice job of keeping that inside hip down. Keeping that inside hip down. Now a short stand up on the edge of the mat by Ricard, and Doyle pumps him off, so we'll go back to the center.
On deck on mat 3 is about 24 and 138.
So Jamie, Brady Henderson must be over. We'll have to scoop that. That must have been a quick one.
Yeah. That's at 126.
126, yep. So
they don't have it down in the bracket yet.
Yeah, they're still calling some 126 pounders up, so there may be a little delay in some of the matches there. So we'll keep spying that. We'll keep spying that. Cole Engel for the West Delaware Hawks on deck, weight class 138. So he will be up shortly. 2-2 now. Doyle still up on top with 5 seconds left. He's rode Ricard out this whole period, but nothing to show for it. And hopefully, Jamie, that tough ride has worn Ricard down.
Yeah, we'll have to see because he's done a great job riding tough here, and now it's a matter of him coming out here in this third period and just going to work and try to pick up an escape and try to get a lead here.
Well, there's Doyle. Ricard's going to ride the left side of Doyle. There's a quick stand-up. Doyle gets right to his feet. There's a nice hip ice by Doyle. He picks up 2, looking for a leg Turk. He's going to try to scoop the left leg. Doyle's going to try to scoop the left leg of Ricard. Ricard now latches onto the right leg of Doyle. Doyle's going to have to pick up the near ankle. He misses the near ankle, goes to far ankle, and Ricard's working on a 2-point reverse scramble situation. Doyle tries to put a cross body right in on the right side. He's got to pull his hip on top. Doyle's hip is to the mat. Now he drives across Ricard looking for a cross face. He's going to have to straighten that leg. He's got the right leg of Tate Ricard hooked, and he readjusts himself, comes back up on top of the 2-point reversal. He's up 4-2, and just doing a fantastic job with that inside wrist. Long switch now by Ricard. Doyle's going to have high leg over. Nice high leg over by the freshman from Independence. Stops that switch. I was waiting for a re-switch, but he went high leg over instead and pressured across to Ricard. 58 seconds left to go. Match right in front of us. Again, we're still spying, trying to find the results for Grady Henderson, ranked number 5 for the Lynx at 19-2, taking on Jacob Worthen from Union LaPorte City. Doyle now has the leg hooked. Gets a little high riding. He has to pull himself back behind. He's got a spiral ride. Looking at the clock. He's taking a peek at the clock. I'm not sure you want to do that right now, Jamie. You want to keep wrestling. Tries a tilt on Ricard. He's got the right arm of Ricard trapped across his stomach, and he tries to roll through. Tries to hit that tilt with the roll through. And Ricard now comes to a stand up. There's Doyle with a tilt. And let's see if he's picking up some points. He got a 1,001 count. He got 1,002. He's going to pick up 2 with a late tilt. So the fine freshman from Independence, Matt Doyle, will win this match, I believe. Let's see if he got a final 2 there. I don't think he awarded it. We thought he had a 2 count. He did not, but Doyle will win 4-2. So, Jamie, that's a good way for the freshman to start the tournament.
Oh, it really is. And, you come out here and in a very tough tournament and, a pretty tough weight class at pretty tough weight class there at 126. 4 ranked wrestlers in that weight class. So that's a tough weight class. So to come out and get yourself on the front side is a good start to the day.
Well, let's spy our way down to mat number 6. Mat number 6. Looks like we've got that weight class 1. Weight class, we got a lot of area wrestlers coming up here at 132. We've got Christian Kramer for Independence. You should have Brad Roush on mat number 2 right across, Jamie. And then down the bottom is Trevor Cherry. So Brad Roush from West Delaware is taking on Tiger Terpstra from Centerville. He's a junior at 20-4. That's quite a record there for the junior. Tall and lean junior from Centerville. He's working on a 2-on-1 Russian tie on Roush, and Roush is going to back out of that and get a fresh start. Down on mat number 6. Mat number 6, it's Dallin Acton from Makoka to take it on Kramer, and we are 0-0. However, it looks like Kramer's
2-0.
up on top,
Yep.
2-0 now. Kramer's up on top, riding 2-0. Nice job by Brad Roush fighting off again that 2-on-1 Russian tie. Again, Tiger Terpstra from Centerville, about a head taller than Brad Roush, dwarfing Brad Roush for West Delaware. And he's content working that 2-on-1. Roush has great head position. He's got to do a better job of fighting off the hands. There's a short drag by Terpstra, picks up 2. And that was just a very nice job. Took that 2-on-1 and a short drag and dropped it on a single. And quickly covered the hips of Roush. Now chicken wing by Terpstra. Acton and Kramer. Kramer up 2-0 and riding Acton, looking for a tilt. Did a good job tying up the arms is Christian Kimmer. He is a freshman. He's 11-10 for Coach Mike Doyle. And he's trying to get himself on the front side of this very, very tough 132-pound bracket. A lot of quality opponents here. Your top seed is Derek Holschlag from Union. He's 20-0. He's ranked number 2 in Class 2A. And down on the bottom, you have Matt Robertson from Davenport Assumption. He's 17-0, and he's ranked number 4 in Class 2A. So got a couple of top 5, probably have a top 5 matchup there in that finals if it goes according to seed. Terpster now with a chicken wing on Roush. He's got Roush to his back. He's not going to get the fall, as Roush is doing a good job blocking the hips of Terpstra. There's 2 seconds left to go, so Brad Roush will survive that first period as he is down now 5-1.
I'd like to see Brad Roush get going here. You know, you just got to go to work here now if you're him. You know, if you're Brad Roush, you know, you're down 4-1 after one period. It's time to get moving here in this second period.
Well, this is a tournament, Jamie, where you know you have nothing to lose, and you got to get out and go. Kramer now has Acton on his back. He's going to pick up 2. He had a butcher, but Acton will roll through. So Kramer will go up now 4-0. He's got a half Nelson on Acton, and this might do it. He's got that half Nelson sunk in deep. Might get the fall right here. As the referee is looking close, I'll tell you what, that is a great half Nelson. Christian Kramer has it in deep. He's got to get his chest readjusted. He's got his belly button on the chest of Acton. He'll never get the fall there as Acton's up in a high bridge. Now Acton rolls through. Terpstra only had a 2-point near fall on Roush, so it's 4-1. We're in neutral position. 1:14 left to go, and out in front of us is Trevor Cherry for the Northland Lynx. He's 14-3. He's taking on Jacob Knack from Benton Community, who's a junior at 11-10. So pretty evenly matched. This might be 138 out in front of us. Let's check this out. Yes, this is Austin West. He's taking on Adam Lobenthal from Davenport Assumption. So they're already at weight class 138. So we've got 4 area wrestlers going at it. Kramer and Acton. Out in front of us is West and Lobenthal. Over across the way is Cole Engel for the West Delaware Hawks. He's taking on Nolan Bogle from Centerville, who's 3-18. And then down on the bottom of that bracket is Tanner Erickson Dale from Independence. Terpstra and Roush going at it. And Jamie, we've got 5 area wrestlers. Now we have Brady Henderson and Warthen from Union going on.
There's Brady Henderson.
So
he's up here over on mat number 2, taking on Jacob Warthen. Should be pretty quick there for Brady Henderson as he's got Warthen on his back. There's the fall. And, not the fall yet, sorry. As he's still looking for the fall, as he's got a chicken wing to set up. I believe he had a double chicken wing set up. Might have lost that. Now he's trying to set out and get that second wing down is Brady Henderson. Still looking for the fall. There it is, 1 minute, 4 seconds of fall. So Brady Henderson wins by fall, 1 minute and 4 seconds for the sophomore from North Lynn. So Brady Henderson advances to the quarterfinal round here.
While that match was going on, Jamie, across the way, Terpstra used a chicken wing, and he threw Brad Roush to his back and recorded the fall. So Brad Roush will get thrown to the backside, and he will wrestle the loser of Harrison Livingston from Dallas Center Grimes and Matt Weddingle from Don Bosco. So Brad Roush will have to wait to see him coming back through on the backside again. And Jamie, there's Cole Engel using a nice half Nelson, and he's going to win by a fall in 1 minute and 17 seconds. So a nice half Nelson by Cole Engel gets himself on the front side with a fall over Nolan Bogle from Centerville. So Engel now will have a tough matchup coming back with Jose Maldonado from Williamsburg, who's the number 4 seed. He's a senior at 18-7. So a lot of great action taking place this first round. Again, out in front of us is Austin West taking on Adam Lobenthal.
Austin West from North Lynn out here on mat number 4. He trails 2-0 after 5-1 after one period. Adam Lobenthal from Davenport Assumption with a 5-1 lead after the first period. I believe he chose up to start the second period.
Yes, he did. Right across the way, Jamie, is Tanner Erickson Dale from Independence taking on Gavin Miller from Union. and Dale is up quickly 5-0, a double leg takedown, and then he took Miller right to his back, and he picked up a quick 3. Now he's working on a tilt. Christian Kramer, Dallin Acton are in quite a match. It's 7-6. It's 7-6 with 25 seconds left to go in period 3. Now it's over.
10-8.
10-8 now. All right, Kramer wins 10-8. So that'll put him on the front side of that match. And that was at weight class 138. So Christian Kramer got himself on the front side. And now he has a second round matchup with number 2 ranked Derek Holschlag from Union, who is the top seed in this tournament. He's ranked number 2 in class 2A. So nice job there. So Cole Engel for West Delaware with the fall. Austin West from North Lynn is down now 8-1. And over across the way, Tanner Erickson Dale, on mat number 3, is up 5-0. And we have, I believe now, we have that matchup with Trevor Cherry and Jacob Knack at 132. That's taking place on mat 6. Adam West doing a nice job avoiding getting thrown to his back. Excuse me, Austin West. Adam Lobenthal had an underhook on Adam West and tried to throw, Austin West tried to throw him to his back, and a nice job there by West to stay off his back. It's 8-1, 6 seconds left to go in the second period.
Over here on mat number 6, Trevor Cherry, Jacob Knack, as Cherry is in on a single leg, or he's going to switch off to a double, and he's going to pick up 2 as he takes a 2-0 lead here. Just Trevor Cherry of North Lynn, the junior, at 14-13, taking on Jacob Knack from Benton Community. 2-0, 35 seconds left to go first period.
Tanner Erickson Dell has picked up another takedown. There's an escape, and now another takedown by Erickson Dell. He goes up 9-1 now. So he's making that look easy. He's 18-9 for his senior season. Jamie, seems like he's been in that lineup forever for Coach Doyle. Erickson Dell finally a senior, and he's got Gavin Miller on his back, and this could do it as he's trying to readjust himself. Miller trying to bench press Dale off, not having much luck as the senior from Independence goes chest to chest. Now he digs in a half Nelson. Got a whole minute and 1 second left, so a lot of time. That might be a fall there. There's the fall. So Erickson Dale will, in 3 minutes and 4 seconds, Erickson Dale will win by a fall.
On deck on mat 3 is bout number 38.
So he will move on. That's a nice job getting himself on the front side of the bracket. He will face Austin Hellman from Don Bosco, who's a junior at 15-7. That'll be a good match.
Quick look at the scores here around the mats. As over here it's 10-1 in favor of Lubenthal, Adam Lubenthal of Davenport Assumption. Again, taking on Austin West of North Lynn. It's 10-1 here late in the match. Is 29 seconds left to go in the third period. Over on mat number 6, it is still a 2-0 lead for Trevor Cherry of North Lynn. 2-0 lead as they're starting the second period on mat number 6.
And Trevor Cherry's doing an outstanding job keeping himself in good position here throughout this match, and he's doing a good job controlling the wrists of Jacob Knack. Weight class 145. We have 3 area wrestlers. Mitchell Mangold for West Delaware is the top seed at 18-1. He's got a first round bye. Just underneath him, and all of our area wrestlers are on the top of the bracket. Ethan Hermidko from North Lynn having a fine season at 19-4. He'll take on Jack Thomas from Assumption. And then Sam Gracer from Independence will take on Gage Blythe from Williamsburg. So West loses 10-1. Austin West will go down to a defeat. So Lobenthal will move on the winner's side. West will get thrown to the backside, and he will have a backside bye. So he will move on to the backside semifinals. And we'll have to wait a while before we see who his opponent will be.
Tristan Volker up now over here for West Delaware on mat number 2, as he's just about to take the mat here for the Hawks. As he's out there now, and that's going to be a 2-point takedown as he's taking on Gage Hazen-Faber of Williamsburg, and it's a quick 2-0 takedown for Hazen-Faber as he goes up 2-0.
And back on mat number 6. We'll check the score on there. Position ourselves around a little bit so we can see. It's still Trevor Cherry up 2-1 on Jacob Knack. Again, Trevor Cherry is 14-13. Jacob Knack 11-10. Even Steven records there. And you expect this to be a close match, and it is. 1-point match. Neutral position. Cherry and Knack going at it. Cherry and Knack going at it in neutral position. Now there's a takedown, but the period is going to end. No points. So Knack was in on a fine double leg takedown, and Cherry was countering it as the period ended. So now we're going to go to the third period, and Cherry will choose down. Over to our left at weight class 152. Weight class 152, Tristan Volker with Gage Hazen-Faber. Still in the first period with 24 seconds left to go. And Hazen-Faber has got a ball and chain on Tristan Volker, and he's picking up some back points right here. Could be the fall as he reaches up and sinks a half Nelson in. 12 seconds left to go. Volker's got to fight off. High bridge by Volker, but he's going to give up 3 points. So nice job of fighting out of it. Trevor Cherry with the single leg up on Knack. Let's see if he picks up points off of it. Now there's a 1-point escape he's going to get a 1-point escape instead of a reversal. He came right up to a stand-up and quickly turned into Knack. Tried to get the 2 off of it for the reversal, but picked up 1 as they went off the edge of the mat. So they're going to settle this thing on their feet with 1:11 left to go. Hazen-Faber's going to choose down. He comes quickly to a stand-up. Volker follows him off the edge of the mat, tries to front trip him, but they're going to get a restart as both wrestlers exited. Deep waist, far ankle by Volker. Stand up by Hazen-Faber. He's going to split the hands of Volker and pick up 1. So now it's a 6-0 lead for the sophomore from Williamsburg. Volker doing a nice job, heavy on the head, trying to create some space. Volker's got a great shot if he can set that thing up. Still working the head. Hazen-Faber now sets up a little snap and go on the head of Volker. Dives in on an inside single, tries to kind of cross to a double. Nice counter by Volker. He could pick up 2 here. There's a nice 2-point takedown. Nice 2-point takedown by Volker on the edge of the mat. Great job by the junior from West Delaware. Knack and Cherry, there's a nice double leg takedown by Trevor Cherry, and he's going to go up now 5-1 with 4 seconds left to go, and Trevor Cherry will advance. Trevor Cherry will advance in weight class 132, that very tough bracket, with a nice 6-1 win. And he will take on number 2 seed Matt Robertson from Davenport Assumption, who is also ranked number 4 in class 2A. So that'll be quite a match for Trevor Cherry. But Jamie, you're on the front side of the bracket, and that's a good thing.
Yeah, it is, especially, and like we said earlier, in this tough a tournament, you talk about a few of these guys, like Christian Kramer from Independence. He was down early in that match, came back and got a 10-8 win. Just a nice job there. And when you can get out there and get onto the front side, it does, not only does it help your confidence a little bit, but it also helps that team score as well, especially if you're in the team race.
Well, it does, and I don't think any of our area teams are going to be in the team race today, so it's all about your individual performance today. and that's what we're going to look at today. All right, over far across the way we have Jack Newhouse for West Delaware at weight class 160. He's taking on
Kevin
Malloy from Williamsburg, who's 16-3, and it's a 2-0 lead for Malloy. Ethan Hermidko, I believe on mat number 6, yes it is, Ethan Hermidko is taking on, at weight class 145, is taking on Jack Thomas from Davenport Assumption. And that match is just underway. Thomas picked up a 2-point takedown right on the edge of the mat. So Hermidko will have to fight back now. Again, you're wrestling those Davenport Assumption Knights. I tell you what, you better be ready for the legs, and you better be ready for hip control, because that's what you're going to get when you're underneath. Volker and Hazen Faber is now 9-2 as a reversal by Hazen Faber. And we're going to start period number 3 on our feet, neutral position. Hazen Faber, very, very tough physically. Done a nice job with his offense. Again, Tristan Volker's got a great shot for the West Delaware Hawks. But I'll tell you what, the stance of Hazen Faber, he's been in that staggered stance, leading with his right leg. And there's a nice double leg takedown, freight train double by Hazen Faber. Picked up 2. He drove Volker right across his hips and covered him up. Hermidko and Thomas, Newhouse and Malloy. It's now 4-0. Malloy with a 2-point tilt to end the first period on Newhouse. So Jack Newhouse, freshman from West Delaware, has a little bit of work to do to get back in this match. Again, you're wrestling quite a wrestling family there, Jamie, from Williamsburg, that Malloy family. It seems like there's always been a Malloy in that lineup.
Yeah, it has, and they're just. Kevin was right in there. You had Vic Malloy, who just graduated last year, the year before. I mean, they're just like you said, that family has just been outstanding as far as wrestling is concerned. But another tough one there in Kevin Malloy.
Match to our left is over with Hazen Faber, the number 4 seed, picking up 11-2 major decision over Tristan Volker. So Volker will get thrown to the backside. You have the loser of Dustin Anderson from Cedar Rapids Jefferson and Joe Decker from Davenport Assumption. We're waiting for Spencer Shonka from Independence and Peyton Pelkey from Union to step to the mat. That's at weight class 152. Hermidko has just tied the match up with a 1-point escape. It's tied up at 2-2 with Thomas. So Hermidko from North Lynn and Jack Thomas. That's a winnable match. Hermidko comes in at 19-4. Thomas is 5-10. So Hermidko's got a great shot to get himself on the front side of the bracket. Up on top right, and here comes a cross body ride by Hermidko. On the right side of Thomas. With a nice job controlling the hips of Thomas. So roll reversal there by Hermidko as he throws the cross body right in. And Malloy's going to win by a fall. Malloy will end up throwing Jack Newhouse to his back. He'll win by a fall there. So Malloy will move on at weight class 160. And again, Newhouse will get thrown to the backside. And you talk about the youth of West Delaware, Jamie, they're going to have to earn their spurs today.
No, they really are, and that's the second half of this season. It used to be the first half of before Christmas. The Hawks would always be in a bunch of in a lot of dual tournaments. I think they had 11 duels last year before Christmas. Or no, it was more than that. It was 20. I think it was 20 some duels before Christmas, and it was more of a team. It was kind of the team aspect. Well, this year we got out of that Cedar Rapids extravaganza, went up to South Winneshiek, and just kind of got this young team maybe used to that tournament and individual tournament that where you're out here and you weighed in at 8 o'clock this morning. You may not wrestle until afternoon. So you kind of got to get used to that and be ready to go. And you're not only that, you're going to be wrestling good competition all day.
That's exactly right. Well, over on mat number 2, we're moving all the way up to weight class 195. Excuse me, mat number 1, 195. Brady Antones for West Delaware, the senior at 11-9. He's taking on Taylor Victoria from Cedar Rapids Jefferson, who's a junior at 6-9. And Antones has had a couple of bear hugs on Victoria, but Victoria manages to find the outside edge of the mat. There's a tap and go by Antones. Got in there deep and a hard sprawl. Victoria very heavy hipped and heavy legged. Antones not able to pick up the leg. On mat number 3, we have Benton Shellsburg and North Lynn. That was Garrett Mathis, Jamie, going down to a quick fall at weight class 170. Kurt Johnson from Benton Shellsburg threw Mathis to his back in the first period and won by a fall. So Mathis will move to the backside. He'll have a bye on the backside. So it'll be a while before we see him wrestle again. So Garrett Mathis, 3-0, coming into this tournament. He will have a couple of matches there to rest, a couple of rounds to rest. We've only got one area wrestler on the mat, and that's Brady Antones. He's going to pick up a 2-point takedown on Taylor Victoria. Weight class 170, Sam Johnson for West Delaware has a first round bye. He will take on top seed Brock Timmons from Davenport Assumption in round 2. Right below him is Jacob Swarting from Independence. He'll take on Jacob Scherber from Cedar Rapids Jefferson. That match is on deck. And then we just had Garrett Mathis wrestle. Weight class 182, Peyton Dolting from Independence with a bye. Alex Waskow from North Lynn with a bye. Harrison Goebel from West Delaware with a first round bye. Harrison Goebel will take on Alex Waskow. And then Peyton Dolting will take on Austin Angle in the next round. Happens every year, doesn't it, Jamie?
What's that?
Yeah, we're posting Matt's side.
I know.
We're posting Matt's side, and there's people all around us. So
well, I tell you,
now you're standing way up.
The track wrestling is it's a great thing, but the results aren't coming right to the live. So I'm done updating brackets. We'll get updated ones later, but I'll kind of help you spy a couple matches. Of course, now that I'm up, we'll probably only have one match going, don't we?
Well, we do, and that would be Brady Antones.
Brady Antones, is he the only one?
Yep. He's in a dogfight right now. He's up 3-2 over Victoria from Cedar Rapids Jefferson. Victoria's coming to a stand-up and is going to pick up one and tie this match up. It's 3-3 now. This is a winnable match for Antones. He's got to continue doing what he's been doing, and that's attacking. He's got a great throw if he could go back to work those underhooks and overhooks. Now a low shot by Antones, way too far away from Victoria. Victoria slaps him down, puts a quarter Nelson in, takes Antones to his back. Antones now fighting for his life. He's got 53 seconds on his back. You got a much bigger Victoria there, Jamie. Antones took a shot from way across the ring there, left his head down, and that ended up costing him. There's the fall, so Antones will lose by a fall. Antones will get thrown to the backside. Victoria will move on to the front side by a fall. Again, you're in that match 3-2. You have no, I like you're saying, Jamie, a lot. You don't shoot yourself out of a match, and that's exactly what Antones did right there.
Yeah, it is, and it's a saying that we've used for a long time. Don't shoot yourself out of the match, and unfortunately for Brady Antones, that's kind of what he did there.
Yeah, you just hate to see that. On the mat to our left, this is at weight class 170, and we have Jacob Swarting from Independence taking on Jacob Scherzer from Cedar Rapids Jefferson. And Scherzer in on a single, cuts across to a double, keeps his feet driving, sets Schwarting to his hip, and picks up the 2 as he covers it up. So a nice job there by the wrestler from Cedar Rapids Jefferson. Then over across the way, I believe that's also it. Let's check this out. That must be weight class 195. That's Hunter Crawford from Independence taking on Lane Albertson from Union at weight class 195. So that match just underway. Long shot by Crawford. Drives. Oh, he's going to give him the 2. Kept his feet in. Thought Albertson was off the edge of the mat, but Crawford keeps his feet in and picks up 2. Nice sit out turn in by Crawford. He's going to pick up 1 on the escape. As is Schwarting. Schwarting's going to pick up a 1-point escape. It's 2-1 right now with 16 seconds left to go. There's a far side single. Hard whizzer by Schwarting. And 8 seconds, got to fight off. That's a 2-point takedown. 2-point takedown for Scherzer. I hate to see that. 8 seconds left to go, and you're fighting a single with a whizzer, and you give up 2. Now you're down, instead of 2-1 going into the second period, it's 4-1. So Schwarting will have some work to do.
Yeah, and like you said, those late period points, you want to be the one getting them, not giving them up. And unfortunately, that time for Schwarting, it was against him. So you got to work to stay in position at the end of a period.
Here comes that inside single again by Scherzer. And I'll tell you what, that's the 3rd time he's been in with that shot. And it's the 3rd time he's made it pay. And what he's doing is just coming with a collar tie with his left, and he's doing a sweep single to his right. And shot it 3 times. He's picked up 3 takedowns. It's 6-3. 3 escapes for Scherzer. 3 escapes for Schwarting, and 3 takedowns for Scherzer. Blood time over on mat number 1. Weight class 195. That match is 2-1 as they clean that up. Another single leg takedown, another shot by Scherzer. He's in deep. Let's see if he can pick that up. Now he cuts across to a double. That's good hips there by Schwarting as he fought that single leg off that time. Good whizzer, good hips. Same shot by Scherzer. Left collar tie, snap, and then a sweep single to the right. Tap and go by Schwarting. And he's off the edge of the mat, so he doesn't make it pay. Back to action over on mat number 1 now. And weight class 195, Hunter Crawford for Independence. He's 4-0, taking on Lane Albertson from Union. And there's a nice 2-point takedown by Crawford. With 6 seconds left to go in period number 1, he picks up a takedown, and Crawford's got to go to the blood time as he's got a bloody nose again. So we'll spy this match in front of us. 18 seconds left to go, second period, which Jake Scherzer from Cedar Rapids Jefferson and Jacob Schwarting for Independence. It's a 1-point escape by Schwarting. Now it's 8-4 with 4 seconds left to go, and I think Scherzer is fine with that, as he's been able to control Schwarting on his feet. All right, third period. It's going to be Schwarting's choice, and he's going to choose down. And Scherzer will let him go, and they will wrestle on their feet. Again, Schwarting's leading with his left leg, and that's the leg that Scherzer's been shooting to. And he's been making that count every time he's shot to that side. He's picked up that single. Hard collar tie now by both wrestlers going at it here. And our referee's going to stop the match here and talk to each wrestler about slapping each other across the back of the neck. So short discussion with our referee. Back to work we go. Hard snap down. There's a fireman's carry by Schwarting. He's in deep. Let's see if he can take Schwarting to his back. He's got Schwarting on his back, but off the edge of the mat. Schwarting's going to pick up a 2-point takedown. Very nice fireman's carry. Very nice fireman's carry. It's 8-6. I think you may be tempted, if you're Jake Schwarting, you may be tempted to let Scherzer go. You got 1:08 and set that fireman's carry up again. Over on mat number 5.
I believe that's Seth House over there, taking on Chase Burr of West Marshall. So Seth House from Independence on the mat over on mat number 5, just underway. They didn't start there, they started the clock. Just underway now as Seth House of Independence taking on Chase Burr of West Marshall.
And over across the way, Hunter Crawford for Independence is going to win by fall. I believe, let's check that out. We'll check that out. There's an escape now in the match in front of us. Scherzer with an escape and a quick 2-point takedown. It's up 12-7. And now up on mat number 1 for West Delaware, weight class 220. Talk about somebody giving up some weight here, Jamie. 220 is Ben Ridenauer taking on Dylan Primer. Primer 0-0 coming into the tournament. Ridenauer is 3-7. I'll tell you what, Ridenauer must be giving up. Oh, there's a takedown by Ridenauer. Oh, off the edge of the mat. Takedown by Ridenauer. Had Primer on his back, and nothing counted. That was a bull rush by Ridenauer, and he almost made it work for him. You know what, giving a lot of weight up, but I'll tell you what, he's not intimidated one iota, and that's what you like to see out of your young sophomore. Giving up some weight, stepping into the lineup at weight class 220. That's going to be a 14-9 win at weight class 170. 14-9 for Jacob Scherzer. So Shorty will get thrown to the backside, and he will get a backside bye. So he will move on to the backside semifinals or quarterfinals, however you position that, Jamie. Over on the match to our left, I believe that's at weight class 225. That's number 2 ranked. That's weight class 220. That's Kane McEnany for the Northland Lynx. He gets thrown to his back by Ben Krafka. McEnany with a 2-point takedown, then a reversal and back points.
I think they're giving Person the wrong points.
Okay. Let's see how that goes.
I don't think it's going to matter now.
I don't think it is either. McEnany has Kraft on his back. Could be a fall there as he tries to put the double spur in. There's the fall right there. McEnany with a fall. McEnany 5-2.
Over on mat number 5, it's
Fans, please do not climb on the bleachers on the south side. With the height there going on the ball, please do not climb up the top of the bleachers on the south
2-1 is our score in favor of Seth House over on mat number 5 as they start second period over there. So Seth House with a 2-1 lead, just underway second period as he's taking on Chase Burr of West Marshall.
You think, looking at records, Jamie, you think Seth House would be dominating this. He's 18-9, taking on Chase Burr, who is 2-9. Second period just underway. Weight class 220. Ben Ridenauer taking on Dylan Primer. Tell you what, nice breakdown by Ridenauer. He has Primer belly down, trying to dig a half Nelson on the right side. Here comes Primer with the stand-up. Ridenauer with the 2-on-1. He's got to look for a back trip. Primer's going to split his hands and turn and face Ridenauer for a 1-point escape. So Primer will score the first. There's a high crotch by Ridenauer trying to use his speed. Ridenauer a lot quicker than Primer. Shot a high crotch. And Primer turned and faced him. I think, Jamie, that's all the first round matches. We got 1, 2, 3. We got 3 matches going on in front of us. 1 point escape by House. He's up 3-1 now. Everything else is a bye coming back. Ben Ridenauer in this match for the Hawks. 103 and counting. Back to neutral we go. I'd like to see Ben be a little patient here, Jamie, and look for a good shot here. Nice underhook by Ridenauer. He's going to try to elevate Primer. As they do, they go off the edge of the mat. Coach Voss said, hey, lift that underhook and then come back with a snap down. And that's a good strategy right there. He's coming right back. He's got an underhook on the left side of Primer. Primer backing off now. A throw by attempt by Primer. Ridenauer has to square him off and face him up. 32 seconds and counting. Again, Ridenauer giving up a lot of weight here for a much bigger Primer from Cedar Rapids Jefferson. There's a 2-on-1 Russian tie by Primer. He's going to try to short drag Ridenauer. Ridenauer will face him off. There's a high crotch by Ridenauer in deep. And once again, Primer finds the edge of the mat. And now we'll get stalling on Primer. Good call by our official. Seth House up now 5-2. A takedown and an escape. 15 seconds left to go in the second period. Ridenauer with the front headlock on Primer is going to try to pick up 2. Got to be careful. Still got a nice front headlock. Primer's going to come in and pick up a single. And that's not where Ben Ridenauer wanted to end up. He was saved by the clock right there. And right now, we're now go underneath. And Jamie, when you're giving up a lot of weight, I'll tell you what, you got to keep your hands and hips in great position.
Hey, you really do. And, that's right there at the end of the period. Like you said, it's not where Ben wanted to be. But, he's, you're only down 1-0. So you've got a period here. But like you said, got to come up here and try to even this thing up and then go to work on your feet like we saw him do early in the match.
Seth House now up 7-2 as we start the third period. Primer tries to throw a cross body right in on Ridenauer. He's got a leg in on the right. Ridenauer is trying to scoop that left leg. Might be a defensive fall. Ridenauer is going to hip heist, maybe pick up 2. He's got Primer in a cradle. They can't lock it up because of the size, but he's going to pick up 2. He's got to flatten out, adjust himself. He's chest to chest. Primer on his back. Ridenauer couldn't get a fall here. There's the fall. Oh, boy, Jamie had the fall. I've seen faster falls called. Ridenauer had Primer dead to rights there and had his shoulder blades buried for about 1,000 count. We've seen some falls called quicker than that. But Ridenauer up now with 49 seconds, 5-1. So if you're Ben Ridenauer, you want to keep doing what you're doing, and that's staying behind, controlling hips. They're stalling now on Primer, and it's going to be 1 point Ridenauer. Short sit turnout for Primer. And Primer's going to sit out and face Ridenauer for a. He's going to turn and face. Now a nice, very nice Ben Ridenauer. There's the fall right there. Primer came in on a shot and a hard whizzer. I'll tell you what, Ridenauer snapped him down and went to a reverse half Nelson, teed out, got the fall. So that's a great match for the young sophomore. That's a big win, Jamie.
It really is. Nice job there by Ben Ridenauer picking up the win. Did a great job in that third period. You said when you're giving up that weight, you got to get your hands and hips, and that's what he did there. And came up with a big fall for West Delaware there. And a big win for Ben Ridenauer. Like you said earlier, advancing to the front side is huge here in this tournament. As we will do a quick recap of all of our area wrestlers and how they did in this first round and their opponents coming out as
we got one more area match.
I think that's Drew Evans. Yep, over here.
Drew Evans taking on Anthony Draymond from Benton.
And we also have Seth House still over there, 9-3. I believe that's the match is over. Seth House is going to win it 9-3. So Seth House will advance. He'll take on Kevin Malloy of Williamsburg.
Anthony Draymond picks up a 2-point takedown, so he goes up now 6-1. And we will go to the third period. No, that match is going to be over. So Anthony Draymond will beat Drew Evans. And I believe that was at 285. It was. So Draymond, the third seed. That's going to be a 6-1 win by Draymond. So Evans will go to the backside. He will have a backside bye, so we won't see him for quite a while. At 285, Caleb Caesar has a first-round bye. Coming up in this next round, he will take on Logan Knutson from Williamsburg. Then the top seed is Kyler Schott from North Lynn. Jamie, ranked number 2 in the state at 285, and he is 23-1. So let's do a quick recap. We'll let you know where our area wrestlers, as the first round of varsity is over. And what they're going to do right now is they're going to do the last round of JV. This is the JV varsity tournament. They started at 8. They did 2 rounds of JV, 4-man brackets, so there's 3 rounds. They did 2, then a round of varsity, and then this is the last round of JV. And then once this is over, they'll finish the rest of the day with varsity. So let's take a look at the varsity action so far. Weight class 106. Heath Moyer from North Lynn with a first-round bye. He'll take on Daniel Kimball from Don Bosco, currently ranked 4th in Class 1A. Then just below them is Luke Farmer, also with a first-round bye for West Delaware. He will take on number 2 seeded Jack Thompson from Union LaPorte City, who is number 2 ranked in Class 2A. So Luke Farmer will have a tough draw there in those quarterfinal round matches, but anything can happen. That's weight class 106. Weight class 113, only one area wrestler, and that is Evan Woods for West Delaware. He took on Tyler Landgrave from Eddyville Blakesburg, losing by a fall of 153. So Woods thrown to the backside. He'll have a backside bye, and he'll take on, in that backside semifinal, he'll take on from Centerville. That is going to be Gage Mormon, who's 16-10. He's a freshman, so good opportunity as freshman battling freshman. Weight class 120, tough bracket here today. Brock Henderson, your top seed, ranked number 2 in Class 1A, first round bye. He'll take on Garrett Jensen from Williamsburg in the quarterfinals. Down on the bottom side of that, Brady Webb from Independence, a first round loss to Sage Walker from Eddyville Blakesburg by fall. So Brady Webb will take on Wyatt Edler from West Marshall in that backside quarterfinal round match. Weight class 126, we saw Brady Henderson from North Lynn win by a fall over Jacob Worthen from Union LaPorte City. So Henderson now has a matchup, a quarterfinal round matchup with Ethan Wagner from Centerville, who's a junior at 15-7. On the bottom side of that, Matthew Doyle with a fine first round match over a very good Tate Ricard from Eddyville Blakesburg by 4-2 score. He has a matchup here with Logan Luchin from Don Bosco, who's 23-2. He's currently ranked 4th in Class 1A. That's at weight class 126. Weight class 132, Christian Kramer for Independence, a first-round winner over Dallin Acton from Macoka by a score of 10-8. He will take on top-seeded Derek Holschlag from Union, who's ranked number 2 in Class 2A. So Kramer and Holschlag in that quarterfinal round match. On the bottom side of that bracket, Trevor Cherry with a 5-1 win over Jacob Knack from Benton Community. So he will take on number 2 seeded Matt Roberson from Davenport Assumption, who is also currently ranked number 4 in Class 2A. Brad Roush from West Delaware taking on Tiger Terpstra. It was a Terpstra fall in 3:31, so that sent Brad Roush to the backside. He'll take on Harrison Livingston from Dallas Center Grimes, who's a freshman at 0-2, so a winnable match there for Roush. Then he'll have Dallin Acton in that backside semifinal. Weight class 138, a good first round by our area wrestlers. Austin West losing a tough 10-1 match to Adam Lobenthal for Davenport Assumption. So West will move to the backside. He'll have a bye, and then he'll take on from Centerville. That will be Nathan Bogle. So West and Bogle on a backside semifinal round match. Cole Engel, seeded number 6 here today, actually seed number 5. He's taking on, he beat Vogel by a fall at 117. He'll take on Jose Maldonado from Williamsburg, who had a first-round bye. Down the bottom side of the bracket, Tanner Erickson Dale from the Independence Mustangs with a first-round win by fall over Gavin Miller for Union. So Erickson Dale now will have a matchup with Austin Hellman from Don Bosco. That's going to be a great match. Hellman is the number 2 seed at 15-7. With class 145, the top seed today, Mitchell Mangold from West Delaware, having a great season, 18-1, first-round bye. He'll take on from Cedar Rapids Jefferson, Antonio Pago in that quarterfinal round match. Just below there is Ethan Hermidco from Northland, also having a great year at 20-4 now. Hermidco beating Jack Thompson from Assumption by fall in 3:31. He will take on Gage Blythe, 17-7, your number 4 seed. That's going to be quite a match for us to watch there. Blythe was a winner over Sam Gracer from Independence, and Gracer on the backside now will take on Jack Thomas from Assumption. So weight class 145, a lot of good competition there. Weight class 152, Spencer Shonka from the Mustangs losing by a fall to Peyton Pelkey from Union in 107. So Shonka to the backside has a bye, and we'll wait to see who his opponent will be. It'll be the winner of Tristan Volker and Joe Decker from Assumption. Tristan Volker losing by major 11-2 to number 4 seed Gage Hazen Faber of Williamsburg. So Volker and Decker, there's a winnable match by Volker, and then the winner of that will take on Shonka from Independence. Weight class 160, Jack Newhouse from West Delaware, losing by a fall to number 3 seeded Kevin Malloy from Williamsburg at 322. He is on the backside now where he will take on Chase Burr from West Marshall, who was beat by Seth House 9-3. And now House will take on Malloy in that quarterfinal round match. And Newhouse will take on Burr on the backside at 160. Weight class 170, Sam Johnson from West Delaware, first round bye. He'll take on Brock Timmons, the top seed from Assumption. And then Jacob Swarding from Independence losing to Jacob Scherzer from Cedar Rapids Jefferson, 14-9. Swarding with a bye on the backside. He'll actually have 2 byes on the backside, so we'll have to wait and see who his cross bracket opponent will be. Bottom side of the bracket, Garrett Mathis from North Lynn, taking on Court Johnson from Benton Shellsburg. Johnson winning by a fall of 138. So Mathis also with the backside bye. He will take on Brady Neff in the backside semis. Neff is a senior from Macokota, 9-14. Moving to weight class 182. Only one match on the one first-round match of that bracket, so all of our area wrestlers have moved on to the quarterfinals. Peyton Nolte with the first-round match. He will now take on Austin Angle from Eddyville-Blakesburg, the senior at 22-4. And Alex Wasco for Northland, the senior at 16-10. He had a first-round bye. We'll have an area match up there. Harrison Goebel for, don't we owe her something for that, Jamie? Harrison Goebel for West Delaware, currently ranked number 6 in the state at 17-1. He'll take on Wasco in that quarterfinal round match at 182. Weight class 195, Brady Antones from West Delaware in the match, 3-3, and takes a low shot, gets caught on his back, losing by a fall in 3:23. So Antones will have a bye on the backside. He will take on Kyle Shaper from West Marshall. And Shaper, also a first-round loser. On the bottom side of that, Hunter Crawford with the fine. He picked up an injury default. I think Lane Albertson from Union dislocated his finger or something. So Crawford will have an injury default there. And he'll take on Matt Kobler from Eddyville-Blakesburg in that quarterfinal round match. Then at weight class 220, area wrestlers all advancing. Kane McEnany from North Lynn taking on Ben Crafta. McEnany winning by a fall in 101. He will now take on 4 seed Dalton Coonley from Williamsburg. Down below him at 3rd seed, Joe Kaiser from Independence had a first round bye. He will take on William Faulkner from Cedar Rapids, Washington. And then we just had Ben Ridenauer wrestling just a very, very good match over a much bigger Dylan Primer from Jefferson. Ridenauer winning by a fall. He'll take on a very good Blade Durbala from Benton Community, who's at 18-2, but they're all on the front side. And then finishing off at 285, Kyler Schott with the first round bye, Caleb Zezer with the first round bye, then Drew Evans losing to Anthony Draymond 6-1. So Evans will get thrown to the backside, and he'll take on Cody Butler from West Marshall in that backside semifinal. So, Jamie,
you did it.
First round over.
First round over.
That's a lot of action. And
that is. It's a great first round by our area teams. We're going to take a short break as we're going back to the JV matches. We are ready to, we'll be ready to go. So we'll take a short break. So stay with us right here on KMCH.com. We'll be here for one more round as we'll do the, as I believe they're going to come back now. They're going to come back with the varsity consolation round coming up here in this next one. So we'll go varsity consolation, and I believe we're going to have how many matches of that are we going to actually?
There's not very many.
There's not very many. We're going to have Brad Roush at 132 pounds for West Delaware. Sam Grazer from Independence at 145. Tristan Volker from West Delaware at 152. Jack Newhouse from West Delaware at 160. As Mathis from North Lynn has a bye at 170. 182, nobody. 195, we will not have one there. And I believe that is, and at heavyweight, we will not have a match this round. So we should be good for a while here, as we'll be back with more wrestling coverage after this. So stay with us right here. You're listening to High School Wrestling from the Benton Community Invitational on Eastern Iowa Sports Station, KM Mix 94.7, KMCH, and here on KMCH.com.
High-Tech Communications has everything you need to stay connected. Audio, video, TVs, DVD and Blu-ray players, dish network systems, surround sound systems, phone systems, but the list doesn't stop there. High-Tech Communications has a staff of professionals to help you get connected, from the installation of your entertainment system to cable and data wiring in your home or business. High-Tech Communications, changing your world with technology.
Bob Stephen Motors in Manchester proudly supports all area athletes. Bob Stephen Motors is your locally owned and operated GM dealer in Manchester. Visit them on the web at bobstephenmotors.com.
Leonard Muller Funeral Home and Crematory wishes all the best to the athletes and appreciates their hard work and scholastic efforts throughout the year. For personal, caring service, Leonard Muller Funeral Home and Crematory in Manchester, Edgewood, and Strawberry Point.
Great food and great fun with friends. That's what's waiting for you at Beaver's Lounge in Manchester. Check out their Thursday night bucket of wings special and Friday night fish special. Beaver's also has a different lunch special every Monday through Friday. Beaver's Lounge on the corner of Main and Madison in downtown Manchester. Leave it to Beaver's to show you a good time.
This is Fred Smock from Dunlap Motors and Independence with Chevy, Buick, and certified pre-owned Chevy, Buick, and GMC, and nearly 300 new and used cars and trucks in stock. We have big town inventory with small town service. Go to DunlapMotorsIndy.com.
When it comes to financial planning, most financial companies focus on your income. At Northwestern Mutual, we focus on your outcome. It takes the right financial partner who cares as much about your future as you do, building a financial plan to meet your life's priorities and helping you achieve the financial security you're after. Focus on your financial outcome with Northwestern Mutual. Contact me, Mitch Payton, or Matt Schulte today. You and Northwestern Mutual, stronger together.
American Trust and Savings Bank wishes all area athletes and coaching staff continued success. American Trust and Savings Bank with locations in Dyersville, Farley, Dubuque, and Des Moines. Simply better banking. Check them out at AmericanTrust.com. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Hi, this is Chris Henry, Service Manager of Brown Sales and Leasing in Elkader. Our goal is to make your car buying experience the best possible, and our factory-certified technicians are dedicated to you and your vehicles. Stop in and see us at Brown Sales and Leasing in Elkader, or visit us online at 4browns.com. Your hometown dealer, wherever your hometown may be. Best of luck to all area athletes and coaches.
Head to Fireside Pub and Steakhouse before or after the game or anytime, featuring steaks, seafood, pasta, sandwiches, and even fresh-made pizza. They say it's the best around. Visit them on the web at firesidemanchester.com for a full menu and special offers.
The victory is yours at Victory Ford.
Hey, this is
James Halverson, Service Manager at Victory Ford in Dyersville. Our service and parts team at Victory Ford is dedicated to keeping your car in tip-top shape. And our sales department makes buying a car easy and hassle-free. Stop out to Victory Ford in Dyersville or online at victoryfordonline.com. Good luck, athletes and coaches.
Whether it's an orthopedic, sports, or occupational injury you are suffering from, Regional Medical Center Therapy Services has you covered. With a customized treatment program, Regional Medical Center Therapy Services can get you back on track in the active game of life. Regional Medical Center, excellence in healthcare, close to home.
Newhouse Construction and Concrete is proud to support all our area athletes. Give Phil a call at 927-5178 for your commercial, ag, or residential projects, or visit newhouseconstruction.com. Newhouse Construction and Concrete turns design into reality.
When the unexpected happens, call Krager Body Shop in Dyersville. They specialize in major and minor collision repair and frame straightening. For all of your auto body work, see Krager Body Shop in Dyersville. Farmers Savings Bank proudly supports all area athletes and their coaching staff. For all your banking needs, visit them in Colesburg, Elkport Garber, Strawberry Point, Arlington, and Aurora, or online at farmersavingsbank.com. Member FDIC.
Since 1995, Edgewood Feed Mill Construction has provided customers with a quality, pre-engineered building package for their swine facility needs. Edgewood Feed Mill Construction is a general contractor and will assist you with the construction of your livestock facility, start to finish. For more information on Edgewood Feed Mill Construction, contact Steve Harris at 563-920-7835.
At Precision Collision, we are committed to providing you with high-quality auto body repair and paint refinishing. Our expertly trained technicians can repair all accidental damage and get you back on the road in no time. Come visit me, Jeff, for a free estimate. We are located along Highway 20 at the Delaware turnoff. Precision Collision. One call does it all. Quality guaranteed.
You may not wear glasses or contacts, but how do you know if you're seeing your best or if your eyes are healthy? Why not be proactive and get your eyes examined? Dr. Daniel E. Mersch and his professional staff at Manchester Family Vision can help. Call 563-927-3682 to schedule an appointment. Manchester Family Vision Center wishes all the local sports teams best of luck this season. Manchester Family Vision Center on West Main, where clear vision begins with healthy eyes.
Sight and good vision is very easy to take for granted until it is taken away. Advanced Eye Care Associates of Eastern Iowa is here to help you. Advanced Eye Care Associates of Eastern Iowa is located at 105 East Butler Street in Manchester and at 1113 West 3rd Street in Benton. Your vision is our primary focus.
Delhi Lumber has products for every home and every budget. Delhi Lumber carries Midland doors, which are one of the best values around. You can see Midland doors today or call Delhi Lumber at 563-922-2404 for more information. Your Midland overhead door dealer, Delhi Lumber. Big town quality with small town service. Going above and beyond is a standard of care at Above and Beyond Home Health and Hospice Care. Their compassionate staff care deeply about the comfort of their patients. A nurse is available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Above and Beyond Healthcare, the more they care, the more beautiful life becomes. Proudly serving Jones, Jackson, Johnson, Lynn, Clayton, and Delaware counties.
It's no secret that people come to Fairway in Manchester for their famous meats, but as you dash back to the counter to pick up your USDA choice ribeyes, don't be surprised if you find yourself lingering among the delicious fruits and vegetables in the produce department. Shop Fairway in Manchester for low prices and all your grocery needs. Citizen State Bank, your locally owned, community-minded, and customer-oriented bank, is here to serve you. Choose one of their 7 convenient locations in Winthrop, Monticello, Manchester, Ryan, Strawberry Point, Hopkinton, and Nubiana. Citizen State Bank, community banking with people you know, member FDIC.
The Manchester Press is your community newspaper. Check out the sports section for game stats and photos of area players and game highlights. The Manchester Press, serving the area for over 130 years.
Why make 10 calls when you can make 1 call to Mormon Insurance, a member of People's Insurance in Manchester, and get the best quote from 10 different companies on your auto, home, and farm insurance? You can depend on Mormon Insurance for fast, friendly service and quality coverage. Call Kathy or Rachel today at 927-2263. Mormon Insurance, a member of People's Insurance in Manchester.
For all your general contracting needs, turn to the professionals at Lucky Building Service in Manchester. For commercial, remodeling, and building, and new home construction, call the experts, Lucky Building Service in Manchester. 563-927-5677.
For fan food, not fast food, visit your after-the-game headquarters, Manchester Dairy Queen. It's quick, it's easy, your family will love it. Manchester Dairy Queen.
At Community Savings Bank, it's simple. Simply free checking comes with free debit cards, free online banking with bill pay, free mobile money, and free thank you gift. Find out more about Simply Free Checking at csbiowa.com. Community Savings Bank. Member FDIC.
In sports as well as banking, numbers mean everything. Making sure you have experienced athletes and bench strength are a critical combination for a winning team. The same goes for our F&M team. With an average longevity of 15 years and 28 members strong, F&M is consistently showing strength in numbers. F&M Bank, the right choice, member FDIC.
Jay's Auto Supercenter on the Greater East End of Manchester has quality pre-owned vehicles, great financing options, and a full-service department, body shop, and detail department. See their full line of vehicles online at jsautosales.net. At Jay's Auto, customer satisfaction is their #1 priority.
Hi, this is Jamie Vasky at Don & Walt LLC, your independent Lennox dealer in Manchester, encouraging you to plan ahead. Have us check your heating or air conditioning unit before you need it. For residential or commercial plumbing and heating needs and top quality Lennox furnaces and heating units, see Don & Walt LLC on East Main Street in Manchester, or give us a call at 927-2232.
Beafield is your headquarters for all your seed, chemical, and fertilizer needs. They have professional service and quality products needed to bring the best crop to market. Beafield, providing growth opportunity for 18 locations across northern Iowa and southern Minnesota.
For more than 80 years, GMB has lived its mission to help customers achieve their financial dreams. Supporting the communities where you live, work, and play is important to us because that's where we live too. It's where we provide great service, sound advice, and solutions to meet your financial needs. GMB Bank, member FDIC.
This is Jamie Vasky, the voice of the West Delaware Hawks, and I've had the chance to review the Good Neighbor Society's playbook, and I got to tell you, they are friends in your neighborhood, designing plays to get you home fast. If you need help getting back in the game, contact the Good Neighbor Society Rehab to Home team at 563-927-3907.
At Three Rivers, our customers come first. Your business is very important to us. Our goal is to provide you with the best products and service that you have come to expect from Three Rivers. Visit our website at threeriversfs.com or the location nearest you. Three Rivers, your partner in growth solutions.
The Eastern Iowa Shopping News and the Dyersville Commercial recognize the hard work and dedication of all area athletes. Check out the weekly sports section in the commercial for scores and information. The Eastern Iowa Shopping News and Dyersville Commercial, supporting your communities.
Just like a great coach, State Farm agents like me, Julie Smith, can help you develop a game plan for your insurance needs. Whether it's car, home, life, health, or business insurance, I can dig into the playbook and help you find the affordable coverage you need. For all your insurance needs, call on a winning team, the Julie Smith State Farm Agency in Manchester.
At Dupaco Community Credit Union, we know debt happens. A debt checkup from Dupaco ensures it's not costing you more than it should. With historic low interest rates, now is the time to bring your loans to Dupaco. Contact us at 563-927-6187 or visit dupaco.com.
TriVet Associates is a mixed animal veterinary clinic with offices in Farley, Dyersville, and Holy Cross. Our 8 doctors serve the Dubuque, Manchester, Guttenberg, and Cascade areas and provide veterinary services to both large and small animals. For more information, find us on Facebook or visit our website, trivetinc.com.
The Edgewood Reminder is proud to support all the area teams in athletic action and appreciates their efforts in the classroom and during sports. Check out all the sports photos in each week's issue of the Edgewood Reminder.
At Telke Motors, we believe in a gentler, simpler way of doing business. Check out our large selection of new and pre-owned vehicles, as well as the great incentives at TelkeMotors.com. If you're looking for a new, pre-owned vehicle or service on your current vehicle, come to Telke Motors, Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge, and Ram on 9th Street in Dyersville.
At Georgian Auto in Manchester, their approach to auto repairs is simple. Fix it right and get you back on the road. From tires to transmissions, they fix it all. Georgian Auto in Manchester, where complete automotive service and repair is their complete focus.
High-Tech Communications has everything you need to stay connected. Audio, video, TVs, DVD and Blu-ray players, dish network systems, surround sound systems, phone systems, but the list doesn't stop there. High-Tech Communications has a staff of professionals to help you get connected, from the installation of your entertainment system to cable and data wiring in your home or business. High-Tech Communications, changing your world with technology.
Bob Stephen Motors in Manchester proudly supports all area athletes. Bob Stephen Motors is your locally owned and operated GM dealer in Manchester. Visit them on the web at bobstephenmotors.com.
Leonard Buller Funeral Home and Crematory wishes all the best to the athletes and appreciates their hard work and scholastic efforts throughout the year. For personal, caring service, Leonard Buller Funeral Home and Crematory in Manchester, Edgewood, and Strawberry Point.
Great food and great fun with friends. That's what's waiting for you at Beaver's Lounge in Manchester. Check out their Thursday night bucket of wings special and Friday night fish special. Beaver's also has a different lunch special every Monday through Friday. Beaver's Lounge on the corner of Main and Madison in downtown Manchester. Leave it to Beaver's to show you a good time.
This is Fred Smock from Dunlap Motors in Independence with Chevy, Buick, and certified pre-owned Chevy, Buick, and GMC, and nearly 300 new and used cars and trucks in stock. We have big town inventory with small town service. Go to DunlapMotorsIndy.com.
When it comes to financial planning, most financial companies focus on your income. At Northwestern Mutual, we focus on your outcome. It takes the right financial partner who cares as much about your future as you do, building a financial plan to meet your life's priorities and helping you achieve the financial security you're after. Focus on your financial outcome with Northwestern Mutual. Contact me, Mitch Payton, or Matt Schulte today. You and Northwestern Mutual, stronger together.
American Trust and Savings Bank wishes all area athletes and coaching staff continued success. American Trust and Savings Bank with locations in Dyersville, Farley, Dubuque, and Des Moines. Simply better banking. Check them out at americantrust.com. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Hi, this is Chris Henry, Service Manager at Brown Sales and Leasing in Elkader. Our goal is to make your car buying experience the best possible, and our factory certified technicians are dedicated to you and your vehicles. Stop in and see us at Brown Sales and Leasing in Elkader, or visit us online at fullerbrowns.com. Your hometown dealer, wherever your hometown may be. Best of luck to all area athletes and coaches.
Head to Fireside Pub and Steakhouse before or after the game or anytime, featuring steaks, seafood, pasta, sandwiches, and even fresh-made pizza. They say it's the best around. Visit them on the web at firesidemanchester.com for a full menu and special offers.
The victory is yours at Victory Ford.
Hey, this is James Halverson, Service Manager at Victory Ford in Dyersville. Our service and parts team at Victory Ford is dedicated to keeping your car in tip-top shape. And our sales department makes buying a car easy and hassle-free. Stop out to Victory Ford in Dyersville or online at victoryfordonline.com. Good luck, athletes and coaches.
Whether it's an orthopedic, sports, or occupational injury you are suffering from, Regional Medical Center Therapy Services has you covered. With a customized treatment program, Regional Medical Center Therapy Services can get you back on track in the active game of life. Regional Medical Center, excellence in healthcare, close to home.
Newhouse Construction and Concrete is proud to support all our area athletes. Give Phil a call at 927-5178 for your commercial, ag, or residential projects, or visit newhouseconstruction.com. Newhouse Construction and Concrete turns design into reality.
When the unexpected happens, call Krager Body Shop in Dyersville. They specialize in major and minor collision repair and frame straightening. For all of your auto body work, see Krager Body Shop in Dyersville. Farmers Savings Bank proudly supports all area athletes and their coaching staff. For all your banking needs, visit them in Colesburg, Elkport Garber, Strawberry Point, Arlington, and Aurora, or online at farmersavingsbank.com. Member FDIC.
Since 1995, Edgewood Feed Mill Construction has provided customers with a quality, pre-engineered building package for their swine facility needs. Edgewood Feed Mill Construction is a general contractor and will assist you with the construction of your livestock facility, start to finish. For more information on Edgewood Feed Mill Construction, contact Steve Harris at 563-920-7835.
At Precision Collision, we are committed to providing you with high-quality auto body repair and paint refinishing. Our expertly trained technicians can repair all accidental damage and get you back on the road in no time. Come visit me, Jeff, for a free estimate. We are located along Highway 20 at the Delaware turnoff. Precision Collision. One call does it all. Quality guaranteed.
You may not wear glasses or contacts, but how do you know if you're seeing your best or if your eyes are healthy? Why not be proactive and get your eyes examined? Dr. Daniel E. Mersch and his professional staff at Manchester Family Vision can help. Call 563-927-3682 to schedule an appointment. Manchester Family Vision Center wishes all the local sports teams best of luck this season. Manchester Family Vision Center on West Main, where clear vision begins with healthy eyes.
Sight and good vision is very easy to take for granted until it is taken away. Advanced Eye Care Associates of Eastern Iowa is here to help you. Advanced Eye Care Associates of Eastern Iowa is located at 105 East Butler Street in Manchester and at 1113 West 3rd Street in Benton. Your vision is our primary focus.
Delhi Lumber has products for every home and every budget. Delhi Lumber carries Midland doors, which are one of the best values around. You can see Midland doors today or call Delhi Lumber at 563-922-2404 for more information. Your Midland overhead door dealer, Delhi Lumber. Big town quality with small town service. Going above and beyond is a standard of care at Above and Beyond Home Health and Hospice Care. Their compassionate staff care deeply about the comfort of their patients. A nurse is available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Above and Beyond Healthcare, the more they care, the more beautiful life becomes. Proudly serving Jones, Jackson, Johnson, Lynn, Clayton, and Delaware counties.
It's no secret that people come to Fairway in Manchester for their famous meats, but as you dash back to the counter to pick up your USDA choice ribeyes, don't be surprised if you find yourself lingering among the delicious fruits and vegetables in the produce department. Shop Fairway in Manchester for low prices and all your grocery needs. Citizen State Bank, your locally owned, community-minded, and customer-oriented bank, is here to serve you. Choose one of their 7 convenient locations in Winthrop, Monticello, Manchester, Ryan, Strawberry Point, Hopkinton, and Nubiana. Citizen State Bank, community banking with people you know, member FDIC.
The Manchester Press is your community newspaper. Check out the sports section for game stats and photos of area players and game highlights. The Manchester Press, serving the area for over 130 years.
Why make 10 calls when you can make 1 call to Mormon Insurance, a member of People's Insurance in Manchester, and get the best quote from 10 different companies on your auto, home, and farm insurance? You can depend on Mormon Insurance for fast, friendly service and quality coverage. Call Kathy or Rachel today at 927-2263. Mormon Insurance, a member of People's Insurance in Manchester.
For all your general contracting needs, turn to the professionals at Lucky Building Service in Manchester. For commercial, remodeling, and building, and new home construction, call the experts, Lucky Building Service in Manchester. 563-927-5677.
For fan food, not fast food, visit your after-the-game headquarters, Manchester Dairy Queen. It's quick, it's easy, your family will love it. Manchester Dairy Queen.
At Community Savings Bank, it's simple. Simply free checking comes with free debit cards, free online banking with bill pay, free mobile money, and free thank you gifts. Find out more about Simply Free Checking at psbiowa.com. Community Savings Bank. Member FDIC.
In sports as well as banking, numbers mean everything. Making sure you have experienced athletes and bench strength are a critical combination for a winning team. The same goes for our F&M team. With an average longevity of 15 years and 28 members strong, F&M is consistently showing strength in numbers. F&M Bank, the right choice, member FDIC.
Jay's Auto Supercenter on the Greater East End of Manchester has quality pre-owned vehicles, great financing options, and a full-service department, body shop, and detail department. See their full line of vehicles online at jsautosales.net. At Jay's Auto, customer satisfaction is their #1 priority.
Hi, this is Jamie Vasky at Don & Walt LLC, your independent Lennox dealer in Manchester, encouraging you to plan ahead. Have us check your heating or air conditioning unit before you need it. For residential or commercial plumbing and heating needs and top quality Lennox furnaces and heating units, see Don & Walt LLC on East Main Street in Manchester, or give us a call at 927-2232.
Biofield is your headquarters for all your seed, chemical, and fertilizer needs. They have professional service and quality products needed to bring the best crop to market. Biofield, providing growth opportunity for 18 locations across northern Iowa and southern Minnesota.
For more than 80 years, GMB has lived its mission to help customers achieve their financial dreams. Supporting the communities where you live, work, and play is important to us because that's where we live too. It's where we provide great service, sound advice, and solutions to meet your financial needs. GMB Bank, member FDIC.
This is Jamie Vasky, the voice of the West Delaware Hawks, and I've had the chance to review the Good Neighbor Society's playbook, and I got to tell you, they are friends in your neighborhood, designing plays to get you home fast. If you need help getting back in the game, contact the Good Neighbor Society Rehab to Home team at 563-927-3907.
At Three Rivers, our customers come first. Your business is very important to us. Our goal is to provide you with the best products and service that you have come to expect from Three Rivers. Visit our website at threeriversfs.com or the location nearest you. Three Rivers, your partner in growth solutions.
The Eastern Iowa Shopping News and the Dyersville Commercial recognize the hard work and dedication of all area athletes. Check out the weekly sports section in the commercial for scores and information. The Eastern Iowa Shopping News and Dyersville Commercial, supporting your communities.
Just like a great coach, State Farm agents like me, Julie Smith, can help you develop a game plan for your insurance needs. Whether it's car, home, life, health, or business insurance, I can dig into the playbook and help you find the affordable coverage you need. For all your insurance needs, call on a winning team, the Julie Smith State Farm Agency in Manchester.
At Dupaco Community Credit Union, we know debt happens. A debt checkup from Dupaco ensures it's not costing you more than it should. With historic low interest rates, now is the time to bring your loans to Dupaco. Contact us at 563-927-6187 or visit dupaco.com.
TriVet Associates is a mixed animal veterinary clinic with offices in Farley, Dyersville, and Holy Cross. Our 8 doctors serve the Dubuque, Manchester, Guttenberg, and Cascade areas and provide veterinary services to both large and small animals. For more information, find us on Facebook or visit our website, trivetinc.com.
The Edgewood Reminder is proud to support all the area teams in athletic action and appreciates their efforts in the classroom and during sports. Check out all the sports photos in each week's issue of the Edgewood Reminder.
At Tauke Motors, we believe in a gentler, simpler way of doing business. Check out our large selection of new and pre-owned vehicles, as well as a great incentive at TaukeMotors.com. If you're looking for a new, pre-owned vehicle or service on your current vehicle, come to Tauke Motors, Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge, and Ram on 9th Street in Dyersville.
At Georgian Auto in Manchester, their approach to auto repairs is simple. Fix it right and get you back on the road. From tires to transmissions, they fix it all. Georgian Auto in Manchester, where complete automotive service and repair is their complete focus.
High-Tech Communications has everything you need to stay connected. Audio, video, TVs, DVD and Blu-ray players, dish network systems, surround sound systems, phone systems, but the list doesn't stop there. High-Tech Communications has a staff of professionals to help you get connected, from the installation of your entertainment system to cable and data wiring in your home or business. High-Tech Communications, changing your world with technology.
Bob Stephen Motors in Manchester proudly supports all area athletes. Bob Stephen Motors is your locally owned and operated GM dealer in Manchester. Visit them on the web at bobstephenmotors.com.
Leonard Muller Funeral Home and Crematory wishes all the best to the athletes and appreciates their hard work and scholastic efforts throughout the year. For personal, caring service, Leonard Muller Funeral Home and Crematory in Manchester, Edgewood, and Strawberry Points.
Great food and great fun with friends. That's what's waiting for you at Beaver's Lounge in Manchester. Check out their Thursday night bucket of wings special and Friday night fish special. Beaver's also has a different lunch special every Monday through Friday. Beaver's Lounge on the corner of Main and Madison in downtown Manchester. Leave it to Beaver's to show you a good time.
This is Fred Smock from Dunlap Motors in Independence with Chevy, Buick, and certified pre-owned Chevy, Buick, and GMC, and nearly 300 new and used cars and trucks in stock. We have big town inventory with small town service. Go to DunlapMotorsIndy.com.
When it comes to financial planning, most financial companies focus on your income. At Northwestern Mutual, we focus on your outcome. It takes the right financial partner who cares as much about your future as you do, building a financial plan to meet your life's priorities and helping you achieve the financial security you're after. Focus on your financial outcome with Northwestern Mutual. Contact me, Mitch Payton, or Matt Schulte today. You and Northwestern Mutual, stronger together.
American Trust and Savings Bank wishes all area athletes and coaching staff continued success. American Trust and Savings Bank with locations in Dyersville, Farley, Dubuque, and Des Moines. Simply better banking. Check them out at americantrust.com. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Hi, this is Chris Henry, Service Manager at Brown Sales and Leasing in Elkader. Our goal is to make your car buying experience the best possible, and our factory-certified technicians are dedicated to you and your vehicles. Stop in and see us at Brown Sales and Leasing in Elkader, or visit us online at 4brown.com. Your hometown dealer, wherever your hometown may be. Best of luck to all area athletes and coaches.
Head to Fireside Pub and Steakhouse before or after the game or anytime, featuring steaks, seafood, pasta, sandwiches, and even fresh-made pizza. They say it's the best around. Visit them on the web at firesidemanchester.com for a full menu and special offers.
The victory is yours at Victory Ford.
Hey, this is James Halverson, Service Manager at Victory Ford in Dyersville. Our service and parts team at Victory Ford is dedicated to keeping your car in tip-top shape. And our sales department makes buying a car easy and hassle-free. Stop out to Victory Ford in Dyersville or online at victoryfordonline.com. Good luck, athletes and coaches.
Whether it's an orthopedic, sports, or occupational injury you are suffering from, Regional Medical Center Therapy Services has you covered. With a customized treatment program, Regional Medical Center Therapy Services can get you back on track in the active game of life. Regional Medical Center, excellence in healthcare close to home.
Newhouse Construction and Concrete is proud to support all our area athletes. Give Phil a call at 927-5178 for your commercial, ag, or residential projects, or visit newhouseconstruction.com. Newhouse Construction and Concrete turns design into reality.
When the unexpected happens, call Krager Body Shop in Dyersville. They specialize in major and minor collision repair and frame straightening. For all of your auto body work, see Krager Body Shop in Dyersville. Farmers Savings Bank proudly supports all area athletes and their coaching staff. For all your banking needs, visit them in Colesburg, Elkport Garber, Strawberry Point, Arlington, and Aurora, or online at farmersavingsbank.com. Member FDIC.
Since 1995, Edgewood Feed Mill Construction has provided customers with a quality, pre-engineered building package for their swine facility needs. Edgewood Feed Mill Construction is a general contractor and will assist you with the construction of your livestock facility, start to finish. For more information on Edgewood Feed Mill Construction, contact Steve Harris at 563-920-7835.
At Precision Collision, we are committed to providing you with high-quality auto body repair and paint refinishing. Our expertly trained technicians can repair all accidental damage and get you back on the road in no time. Come visit me, Jeff, for a free estimate. We are located along Highway 20 at the Delaware turnoff. Precision Collision. One call does it all. Quality guaranteed.
You may not wear glasses or contacts, but how do you know if you're seeing your best or if your eyes are healthy? Why not be proactive and get your eyes examined? Dr. Daniel E. Mersch and his professional staff at Manchester Family Vision can help. Call 563-927-3682 to schedule an appointment. Manchester Family Vision Center wishes all the local sports teams best of luck this season. Manchester Family Vision Center on West Main, where clear vision begins with healthy eyes.
Sight and good vision is very easy to take for granted until it is taken away. Advanced Eye Care Associates of Eastern Iowa is here to help you. Advanced Eye Care Associates of Eastern Iowa is located at 105 East Butler Street in Manchester and at 1113 West 3rd Street in Benton. Your vision is our primary focus.
Delhi Lumber has products for every home and every budget. Delhi Lumber carries Midland doors, which are one of the best values around. You can see Midland doors today or call Delhi Lumber at 563-922-2404 for more information. Your Midland overhead door dealer, Delhi Lumber. Big town quality with small town service. Going above and beyond is a standard of care at Above and Beyond Home Health and Hospice Care. Their compassionate staff care deeply about the comfort of their patients. A nurse is available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Above and Beyond Healthcare, the more they care, the more beautiful life becomes. Proudly serving Jones, Jackson, Johnson, Lynn, Clayton, and Delaware counties.
It's no secret that people come to Fairway in Manchester for their famous meats, but as you dash back to the counter to pick up your USDA choice ribeyes, don't be surprised if you find yourself lingering among the delicious fruits and vegetables in the produce department. Shop Fairway in Manchester for low prices and all your grocery needs. Citizen State Bank, your locally owned, community-minded, and customer-oriented bank, is here to serve you. Choose one of their 7 convenient locations in Winthrop, Monticello, Manchester, Ryan, Strawberry Point, Hopkinton, and Nubiana. Citizen State Bank, community banking with people you know, member FDIC.
The Manchester Press is your community newspaper. Check out the sports section for game stats and photos of area players and game highlights. The Manchester Press, serving the area for over 130 years.
Why make 10 calls when you can make 1 call to Mormon Insurance, a member of People's Insurance in Manchester, and get the best quote from 10 different companies on your auto, home, and farm insurance. You can depend on Mormon Insurance for fast, friendly service and quality coverage. Call Kathy or Rachel today at 927-2263. Mormon Insurance, a member of People's Insurance in Manchester.
For all your general contracting needs, turn to the professionals at Lucky Building Service in Manchester. For commercial, remodeling, and building, and new home construction, call the experts, Lucky Building Service in Manchester. 563-927-5677.
For fan food, not fast food, visit your after-the-game headquarters, Manchester Dairy Queen. It's quick, it's easy, your family will love it. Manchester Dairy Queen.
At Community Savings Bank, it's simple. Simply free checking comes with free debit cards, free online banking with bill pay, free mobile money, and free thank you gift. Find out more about Simply Free Checking at csbiowa.com. Community Savings Bank. Member FDIC.
In sports as well as banking, numbers mean everything. Making sure you have experienced athletes and bench strength are a critical combination for a winning team. The same goes for our F&M team. With an average longevity of 15 years and 28 members strong, F&M is consistently showing strength in numbers. F&M Bank, the right choice, member FDIC.
Jay's Auto Supercenter on the Greater East End of Manchester has quality pre-owned vehicles, great financing options, and a full-service department, body shop, and detail department. See their full line of vehicles online at jsautosales.net. At Jay's Auto, customer satisfaction is their #1 priority.
Hi, this is Jamie Vaskey at Don & Walt LLC, your independent Lennox dealer in Manchester, encouraging you to plan ahead. Have us check your heating or air conditioning unit before you need it. For residential or commercial plumbing and heating needs and top quality Lennox furnaces and heating units, see Don & Walt LLC on East Main Street in Manchester, or give us a call at 927-2232.
Leofield is your headquarters for all your seed, chemical, and fertilizer needs. They have professional service and quality products needed to bring the best crop to market. Leofield, providing growth opportunity for 18 locations across northern Iowa and southern Minnesota.
For more than 80 years, GMB has lived its mission to help customers achieve their financial dreams. Supporting the communities where you live, work, and play is important to us because that's where we live too. It's where we provide great service, sound advice, and solutions to meet your financial needs. GMB Bank, member FDIC.
This is Jamie Vaskey, the voice of the West Delaware Hawks, and I've had the chance to review the Good Neighbor Society's playbook, and I got to tell you, they are friends in your neighborhood, designing plays to get you home fast. If you need help getting back in the game, contact the Good Neighbor Society Rehab to Home team at 563-927-3907.
At Three Rivers, our customers come first. Your business is very important to us. Our goal is to provide you with the best products and service that you have come to expect from Three Rivers. Visit our website at threeriversfs.com or the location nearest you. Three Rivers, your partner in growth solutions.
The Eastern Iowa Shopping News and the Dyersville Commercial recognize the hard work and dedication of all area athletes. Check out the weekly sports section in the commercial for scores and information. The Eastern Iowa Shopping News and Dyersville Commercial, supporting your communities.
Just like a great coach, State Farm agents like me, Julie Smith, can help you develop a game plan for your insurance needs. Whether it's car, home, life, health, or business insurance, I can dig into the playbook and help you find the affordable coverage you need. For all your insurance needs, call on a winning team, the Julie Smith State Farm Agency in Manchester.
At Dupaco Community Credit Union, we know debt happens. A debt checkup from Dupaco ensures it's not costing you more than it should. With historic low interest rates, now is the time to bring your loans to Dupaco. Contact us at 563-927-6187 or visit dupaco.com.
TriVet Associates is a mixed animal veterinary clinic with offices in Farley, Dyersville, and Holy Cross. Our 8 doctors serve the Dubuque, Manchester, Guttenberg, and Cascade areas and provide veterinary services to both large and small animals. For more information, find us on Facebook or visit our website, trivetinc.com.
The Edgewood Reminder is proud to support all the area teams in athletic action and appreciates their efforts in the classroom and during sports. Check out all the sports photos in each week's issue of the Edgewood Reminder.
This is former University of Iowa wrestling coach Dan Gable, and you're listening to High School Wrestling on Mix 94.7 KMCH.
Welcome back into the Jerry Eckenrod Bobcat Invitational. Jamie Vaskey, Roger Reed back along with you as we are ready for varsity action as the JV has concluded its day here, and we are ready for wrestling action. And right up on mat number 2 is Brady Webb from Independence. And quickly, Brady Webb with I believe it should be, I thought it was 4-1. It's 2-1. as a 2-point takedown for Brady Webb to start this match. He's taking on Wyatt Edler from West Marshall. As a nice job, good start there for Brady Webb. As Webb with it was a penalty point, a locked hands on Webb. So it is 2-1 as he's taking on Wyatt Edler, but Webb with a 2-1 lead to start this match.
Well, Jamie, this is the backside matches, and if you lose this round, you're out of the tournament. And, you don't want to come down here and, lose 2 right off the bat and then have to sit and watch everybody else wrestle all day. So these are huge matches on this backside.
They certainly are, as we are going to be varsity action the rest of the way here, as we should have we're going to have one more round here. This is consolation rounds, not a lot of matches. I think we have 5 matches here in this round of area wrestlers in this round, and then after that we will move into the second round of varsity action, and we will head on, and then we will go live on KMCH on your radio dial. Over on mat number 6 right now, it is Sam Grazer from Independence taking on Jack Thomas, of Davenport Assumption. That's at 145 pounds, that match right there. So Sam Grazer and Jack Thomas, it's 2-0 in favor of Jack Thomas right now as an early takedown for him over Sam Grazer of Independence. And over on mat number 5, I believe that is Brad Roush. That match seems to be over already as Brad Roush losing by fall, a quick fall over there as Brad Roush, that was the third period, as he was taking on Harrison Livingston of Dallas Center Grimes. So we'll get that result for you. As just looked over and saw Brad Roush. It was Livingston with a fall in 4 minutes and 49 seconds over Brad Roush of West Delaware.
Well, Jamie, that was one that Brad Roush needed to get. You're wrestling a freshman who came in the tournament at 0-1. I mean, you just got to rev your engines and get out there and get after it. And never like to see a freshman with a losing record beat a senior. But talked about the quality of competition here, and you're seeing that right there.
Brady Webb up 4-1 now over on mat number 2 for Independence. Jack Newhouse of West Delaware is up now on mat number 5, the mat that Brad Roush just got off of, as he's just starting that match over on mat number 5. Again, these are consolation round matches, and over on mat number 6, it's still a 2-0 lead for Jack Thomas of Davenport Assumption over Sam Grazer of Independence, as they are in the first period. 35 seconds left to go. As a 1-point escape now, it's 3-0. It was 3-0. Now a 1-point escape for Grazer as he trails 3-1.
Yeah, Webb is still up 4-1, and he's working on a ball and chain and looking for some back points. Jamie, we don't have very many matches this round. It's going to go very, very quickly. And there's a switch attempt. Webb does a nice job countering the switch attempt. So no points given up there. And now a quick stand-up by Edler. And a nice back trip by Webb as he takes Edler off the match. 7 seconds left to go, second period. Newhouse at weight class 160, fighting off a shot with a nice down block. No point yet on that match. He's taking on Chase Burr from West Marshall, who lost to Seth House from Independence in the first round. So Burr and Newhouse going at it. And a 2-point takedown. Can't see across the way. That's way over on mat number 5.
Newhouse with a fall, I believe. That was Newhouse with a takedown. And Newhouse is going to pick up a fall.
There you
1
go.
minute, 37 seconds. That's what we talked about. And coming out in that consolation round and fighting to stay in it. A 1 minute, 37-second fall for Jack Newhouse.
Yeah, Chase Burr gave Seth House everything he wanted for 2.5 periods. House came on in that third period. It was 10-2, I think, was the final score, but it was a very close match up until that point. Webb still up 4-1, but underneath of Wyatt Edler. Edler on top, trying to work an inside wrist with the right, a chicken wing with the left. Webb doing a nice job fighting off the chicken wing, and now he's got to work to free his wrist as Edler has a double inside wrist and trying to crank him over. Nice job by Brady Webb. He's got his head up. The switch attempt by Webb. Tight waist by Edler. Short sit now by Webb. Boy, he's got a hand exposed. He's got to sit and turn with it. 57 seconds there. Now he sits and turns. Let's see if he can finish it. Short side roll, hip heist attempt by Webb. Let's see if he can pick up two. Good series by Brady Webb as he's going to pick up the 2-point reversal. No back points.
It's now 3-2. They had the score wrong. 3-2 in favor of Sam Grazer of Independence. Over on mat number 6 over Jack Thomas of Davenport Assumption. Over on mat number 3 now it's Tristan Volker of West Delaware. As Volker is on the mat, he is taking on Joe Deckert of Davenport Assumption in that consolation round match as well. They're going to go right into the quarterfinal round matches here in just a little bit. I don't see a quarterfinal round matchup yet, but we will have them here just shortly as they're going to go right into it as when they're finish up calling these consolation round matches.
Brady Webb might pick up a 2-point as he's got a chicken wing, and then he went over the top and grabbed the chin of Edler. He's not going to get any points out of it. That's going to be a 6-1 win. So Brady Webb will advance with a 6-1 win. So he will stay in the tournament. That's what you like to see.
He's going to take on Colton Woods of Cedar Rapids Jefferson in this next round. So nice job there by Brady Webb of Independence. Over here it's Grazer still with it now tied 3-3. Out here in front of us we're going to have Luke Farmer of West Delaware take the mat right out here in front of us, mat number 4, as Tristan Volker trails 2-0 against Joe Deckert of Davenport Assumption. A takedown for Deckert. He leads Tristan Volker with 1:03 left to go in this first period.
Well, Tristan Volker's just got to get after it here, Jamie. You're wrestling a sophomore that's 4-10, 4-11 now. And I'll tell you what, you just got to, you really got to fight and scrap here to keep yourself in the tournament. Tough match here on mat number 3 in front of us, where you've got Luke Farmer taking on number 2 seed Jack Thompson from Union LaPorte City's 19-1.
Yeah, the spelling of the name Thompson looks very familiar to the Thompson brothers that have already gone through Union, and that's Logan and Max Thompson. So probably a brother, I would assume.
Can you imagine those scrambles in the front living room, Jamie? Even if they're cousins, I'll tell you what, probably still some great scrambles. There's a fireman's carry by Thompson out early with a 2-point takedown.
Sam Grazer from Independence looking for a fall over on mat number 6 as he's got 1:13 left to go. He leads at 7-3. Picked up some near fall points over there on mat. Now there's a fall right there. There it is. A fall for Sam Grazer in 4 minutes and 55 seconds. So nice fall there. Nice job by Sam Grazer of Independence, remaining alive in the tournament.
Well, Thompson with the fireman's carry, then a 3-point near fall via a butcher on Luke Farmer. He's up 5-1 now as he's going to cut Farmer loose and really working the head. There's a snap and spin by Thompson. No points yet as Farmer's trying to stay up to his feet. There's going to be a back trip by Thompson. He's going to pick up the 2-point takedown, looking for a tilt. Volker at 152 taking on Deckert. It's 2-0 with Deckert still up. So Volker in the match there. Again, to win this match, win this round, you stay in the tournament. On the back side, nice stand up by Farmer, and Thompson's going to cut him loose. 56 seconds. There's an outside single. Nice high crotch by Thompson. He's going to cut across to a double. Sit Farmer on his hip and then cover it up. Guys working a chicken wing on the left side. Jamie, you talk about chain wrestling. You're seeing a lot of chain wrestling right there by Thompson.
Yeah, you certainly are, and that's what makes those good kids. That's what makes good kids good. And they do that chain action. Act and react. And he did a great job there, and he's going to pick up a fall.
Thompson with the fall in 129. So Farmer, that's match number 70.
He's going to he's going to take on Bowen, I believe. It's going to be Chris Bowen because he'll cross bracket there.
Okay.
Oh, excuse me. No, he won't, will he?
What are they doing? No, he won't. He'll take on the loser of Kimball and Boyer, it looks like, Jamie.
Yeah.
Then they cross bracket. I don't know, they got this set up on, is that correct? Yeah, we'll have to figure that out. It looks like they got it set up on the bottom side.
Yeah, that's where that one goes. They have it set up to where you can still get third if you lose in the quarterfinals. So he will move down to the bottom, and like you said, he will take on the winner of Kimball and Moyer.
So we'll see where that plays out here. Volker and Deckert, not sure what's going on. Deckert is off the mat now. I don't know where he went, Jamie. Don't know if he got sick but he left the mat. They're counting injury time. And he went way off into the Davenport Assumption camp. And he's back on the mat right now. And let's see what's going to happen. The match is going to be over, Jamie. Volker's going to win the match. Volker will win the match, and I'm not sure what the call was there. Deckert, I think Deckert, was he wrestling without his mouthpiece? He might have been wrestling without his mouthpiece. And
he ran out of time.
He ran out of his 2-minute injury time trying to locate his mouthpiece. So Tristan Volker, hey, you'll take him any way you can get him in this tournament.
So Volker will advance. He'll take on Spencer Shanka of Independence in the Constellation quarterfinals.
So I don't know how you score that. It's disqualification.
Yeah.
All right. The match on mat number 3. Let's spy around. That'll be our next area wrestler on mat number 3. And that looks like it's going to be. Okay, we're loading that up right now. That's Independence and Don Bosco.
It's got to be.
Nope, that is Don Bosco.
It's got to be. No, that's Northwind. That's Moyer. That's the match that Luke Farmer's waiting for at 106.
Okay.
That's Moyer and.
It's Moyer and Daniel Kimball from Don Bosco. It's going to be a great match. Kimball is ranked number 4 in Class 1A. He's 14-4. Keith Moyer is 14-10. And there's a quick takedown by Kimball as he got in deep on that double and finished it. Tell you what, Jamie watched some JV wrestling, then all of a sudden we switched to varsity here, and you can see the intensity and just the action has ratcheted up a couple of notches.
Oh, it certainly has, and that's going to be some great competition. As that there's always good competition here, but I tell you what, this quarterfinal, semifinal, final round, it really heats up, and there's just great matches the rest of the way through here.
All right, 108 counting. There's an escape by Moyer. Kimball basically let him go, and he's going to wrestle him on his feet. There's a low single by Kimball. Got in deep, right above the shoelaces of Heath Moyer, and picked that single up. Then with a trip, knocked Moyer to his backside, covered him up for a 2-point takedown. It's 4-1 with 50 seconds left to go in first period. Again, these are second round, quarterfinal round matches on the front side. So we'll have a lot of action for you here. Off the mat they go. So there's a reset. Moyer down. Kimball's going to ride the right side. Outside stand-up by Moyer. Spiral ride by Kimball. Kimball with a deep thigh right. Spiral ride. Good stand-up by Moyer. Got to his feet. No hand control as Kimball will front trip him and take him off the mat right in front of the Don Bosco coaching staff. Coach Brad Bridgewater in the corner for his young linkster, Heath Moyer. Short sit now by Moyer. Crab ride by Kimball as he's under both arms of Moyer. Now a 2-on-1 by Kimball. Going to try a tilt. Moyer's going to try to sag, come to a low sit out, short sit out. And Kimball pulls him through, takes a 2-on-1, has the right arm of Heath Moyer trapped and trying to roll that under, maybe looking for a bar or a wing. With it, 7 seconds left to go, and Kimball may just be satisfied with riding that final 5 seconds out, and he is. Second period, let's see whose choice it will be. It's going to be Moyer's choice. He's going to defer over to Kimball, and Kimball will choose down. And there's a set. Moyer will ride the left side. Inside stand-up by Kimball. Comes right to his feet, splits the hands of Moyer, and is going to turn and face him quickly as Moyer tries to crowd into Kimball and drop in on a double. Kimball's going to find the edge of the mat, pick up a 1-point escape. Moyer now has picked up the pace here a little bit, working very quickly on his feet. trying to attack low level. Kimball in a stagger stance. There's a low single attempt by Moyer. Nice down block by Kimball, keeping that right foot away from Heath Moyer. Moyer now scramble mode as Kimball tries to cut the corner and turn and face him. 128 counting, second period, now to their feet. Moyer with an overhook on the right side of Kimball. There's an outside shot, high crotch attempt by Moyer, who misses the mark. Kimball with a reshot and off the edge.
Over on mat number 1, Brady Henderson of North Lynn up 2-0 as he's underway with Ethan Wagner of Centerville. So a 2-0 lead for Brady Henderson as they're in the first period. 40 seconds left to go. Henderson is going to be potentially dangerous again, taking on Ethan Wagner of Centerville. The Big Red coming in here today as they were a nice addition a few years ago to this tournament, as always have some good wrestlers there, but it's Brady Henderson with a 2-0 lead. He's working the bar arm on the left side of Wagner right now, looking to tilt him over. He's going to go with that chalice, and he's got it locked up, and he's picking up near fall points. Now he's going to try to climb his body on top. It looks like he may have the fall. There it is. Brady Henderson with a fall over Wagner. So Henderson will move into the semifinal round where he'll take on the winner of Will Foreman of Cedar Rapids, Washington, who's ranked number 4 in the state in Class 3A, or Drew Carney of Dallas Center Grimes.
Yeah, that will be quite a match. Well, 18 seconds left to go. Kimball up now 9-2 with a takedown and a near fall. And he's working on some more right here as he tried to set up a Hassman. He's got the left arm of Moyer trapped across his back. Tried to go around his head, but that's going to do it for the second period. That's a towel boy out and gave our official a whack on the backside.
Over on mat number 1 now is going to be Trevor Cherry of North Lynn at 132 pounds. He's taking on Matt Robertson of Davenport Assumption in the in the quarterfinals. Quarterfinal round match over there. As at that match for you over on mat number 2, it's 2-2. It was a takedown first by Cherry, a 2-point reversal by Matt Robertson, and Matt Robertson ranked number 4 in the state in Class 2A. So Trevor Cherry came out with a takedown early there, picks up a 2-point takedown, but it gives up a 2-point reversal. Quickly gives up the reversal, and it's tied up 2-2.
Well, Jamie, we've talked about for a long time, if you're going to wrestle with Assumption, wrestle them on your feet, and that's exactly what Cherry's trying to do. 11-3 now, another takedown by Kimball and escape by Moyer. And Kimball's got to go to the blood corner very, very quickly. So Heath Moyer will go over to Coach Bridgewater and get a little bit of get some advice. It's 11-3.
It's 4-4 over there now with Robertson and Cherry as an escape for Cherry made it 3-2, his lead, and then a takedown by Robertson made it 4-3 Robertson. Now an escape and now another takedown in the making here by Robertson as he's got the leg up of Trevor Cherry. There's the 2. It's going to be 6-4 in favor of Matt Robertson of Davenport Assumption over Trevor Cherry right now of North Lynn. So 6-4, 7 seconds left to go in the first period. As we're going to have Brock Henderson up here on mat number 6 as the match ahead of him just concluding there. As it'll be Brock Henderson up over on mat 6 as Brock's going to be taking on Garrett Jensen of Williamsburg.
Well, we're finally back to action. We're still at 106 pounds on mat number 3 with Moyer and Kimball, as Kimball had to take some blood time, and now we're back to action. It's a takedown and an escape by Kimball. Takedown makes it a 13-4. There's a high crotch by Kimball. It's now 15-4 with 47 seconds left to go. So Kimball finding the way to get the job done on his feet. And then we got blood time on mat number 1 as cut lip, not by Trevor Cherry, but by Matt Robertson. He's undefeated, Jamie, 17-0. can't remember if he wrestled in the Bob Murphy invite to start the year, but he's 17-0, undefeated. And Trevor Cherry's giving him everything that he wants right now, 6-4. 25 seconds left to go. Kimball up 15-4. Working on an inside wrist on the left. He's going to try to roll that out to a bar and pick up some more back points with 14 seconds left to go. And it looks like Kimball will advance. So
final was 15-4. Was that the final?
It looks like 15-4, Kimball. So Luke Farmer will take on Heath Moyer. So we'll have an area matchup right there. Area matchup. So the winner keeps wrestling down here, and the loser's going to get thrown over here. So 106-pounders are set there.
And Brock Henderson with a 2-point takedown, and he now has Garrett Jensen on his back looking for the fall. Is Brock Henderson of North Lynn, the defending state champ for the Lynx, over on mat number 6 as a senior taking on a sophomore from Williamsburg, and Garrett Jensen looking for the fall. Is Brock Henderson right now as he's official looking close as a high bridge by Jensen as he's fighting. Doesn't want to get pinned here as Henderson's going to try to reload here and look for the fall. Again, the official looking close to Jensen fighting, rolling back and forth, trying to get the high bridge. He may find the edge of the mat here as Henderson trying to keep him in. And he's going to bridge again, another spin, and that's going to do it. He's going to run out of time. He runs out of time there.
So Jamie, over on mat number 1, off that blood timeout, it was Matt Robertson used an inside wrist to a bar, then a Haspin, and he threw Trevor Cherry on his back. I'll tell you what, once you got that locked up, there's not a whole lot left that you can do other than tap out. And Robertson will move on, and Cherry will get thrown to the backside there to the bottom side of the bracket, and he will take on the loser of Alex Hanna and Brock Radicke. Now we've got weight class 138 on mat number 1. That's going to be Cole Engel for West Delaware taking on Jose Maldonado for Williamsburg. And Maldonado in on a single. Nice scramble by Engel. Let's see if he can fight out of the single. See if Engel can fight out of the single, but Maldonado's got locked up. 125. There's a hard crossface by Maldonado, and he's gonna get the head of Cole Engel up out and cover up his hips and pick up a 2-point takedown. And they're going to be off the edge of the mat here in just a second.
Brock Henderson with an 8-0 lead over there on mat number 6 with Garrett Jensen of Williamsburg. As another in that Henderson, a 5-0 lead after the first period. He chose down, got an escape to start the second and a 2-point takedown. So Brock Henderson leads 8-0 on Garrett Jensen of Williamsburg. As nobody else except Cole Engel on the mat there. Tanner Erickson Dale from Independence is on deck on mat number 1. Mitchell Mangold of West Delaware is on deck mat 2. As Ethan Romidko from North Lynn is on deck on mat number 4. And on deck, mat number 6, where Brock Henderson is right now, is Matthew Doyle from Independence.
So a lot of action coming up right now. Nice escape by Cole Engel. They're back to their feet.
It's going to be a fall over there for Brock Henderson. So Brock Henderson of North Lynn with the fall. So he will advance to the semifinals. He'll take on the winner of Luke Radke and Max Tracy of Dallas Center Grimes. And that could be a good matchup as well.
Out of the scramble, Cole Engel trying to pick up a single, trying to pick up a 2-point takedown, defensive takedown on Maldonado. He has the ankle of Maldonado up in the air, and Maldonado steps down hard, so back to neutral we go. So great scramble by Engel. Tell you what, when he's on, Jamie, he can scramble with the best of him, and he just showed it right there. First period over. Go ahead.
Here on mat number 4, mat 6 is Matthew Doyle from Independence. He's taking on Logan Luchin of Don Bosco, and it's Luchin. He's looking for a 2-point takedown. Nice effort there by Matthew Doyle, trying to fight off that shot attempt by Luchin, and there it is. It's a 2-point takedown for Logan Luchin of Don Bosco, as Luchin of Don Bosco is ranked number 4 in the state in Class 1A for Don Bosco.
Well, to start the second period, Cole Engel takes down, and he's trying to hit Maldonado with a switch. It's a great position. Maldonado's going to reach down and pick up his left leg. Now, out of the switch comes a hard whizzer by Engel. They're off the edge of the mat, so a restart is coming. Luchin ranked 4th, Jamie, in Class 1A at weight class 126, so Doyle will have his work cut out for him.
As it's still 2-0 over there in favor of Luchin. As looking for the fall now is our official down looking close. He's going to pick up near fall points. As looking for the fall over there is Logan Luchin. And it's going to be a 3-point near fall for Luchin. So Matthew Doyle trailing 5-0 as they go out of bounds. 38 seconds left to go, first period.
1:15 left to go. Maldonado up on top of Engel, 2-1, right at an inside wrist. Engel trying to work himself back to his base. He's got to free the right arm as Maldonado is really, really controlling that right arm of Cole Engel. Now cross-body ride by Maldonado on the right side. He's going to try to set up a banana split. He's trying to reach in and grab the left knee of Engel. Engel's going to trap his arm. Might be a defensive fall by Engel. Maldonado rolls out of it, and back on top he goes. 44 seconds. Engel's got to move here. You choose down to start the second. You got to at least score 1 to get yourself back in this match. 35 seconds and counting. There's a hard rotation by Maldonado on Engel, and now Maldonado's picking up back points. So put the cross-body ride in, and went to a hard crossface from right to left and picked up a quick 2. He's got a 3 out of it. He got a 5 count, so Maldonado will go to the third period with a 5-1 lead. Again, quarterfinal round matches, second round matches. Weight class 138. It's going to be Maldonado's choice to start the third, and he will choose down.
Over here on mat number 6 with Matthew Doyle still trailing 5-0 against Logan Luchin. Second period now. It's Luchin's choice. He's going to choose down. He picks up a 1-point escape, so it's 6-0. And quickly in on a sweep single is Logan Luchin, looking to come around the backside and pick up another takedown. And he, near the edge of the mat, he does get the takedown, so he's going to go up 8-0 now on Matthew Doyle of Independence.
Cole Engel working on an inside wrist, tried a head lever, and Maldonado had to jump right out of it. Engel had him going, had his right shoulder posted with a left side head lever, and Maldonado quickly fought out of that. 5-1 is your score. Outside stand-up by Maldonado, and he might pick up a 1-point escape. Now he reaches back behind and grabs the left leg of Cole Engel. Engel with a whizzer. He's got to get inside hip pressure. Maldonado's going to pick up 2, no 2 as Engel comes with a re-switch. High leg over attempt by Maldonado, and Engel counters it very, very nicely, so no change. Now an inside wrist by Engel has Maldonado belly down in the center of the mat. 58 seconds and counting. Oh, you got to find a way to turn him over. You know, you don't give up that 3 at the end of the second period. You're in this thing 2-1 and maybe a cut and a takedown to tie it. Maldonado content with just staying down. His head's down. Now we're going to get stalling against Maldonado. There's a short sit. Short sit by Maldonado. He goes back to his base. Head lever attempt by Engel one more time. 33 seconds and counting.
2-point takedown over here. 10-1 now, the score in favor of Logan Luchin over Matthew Doyle of Independence as they're in the second period. 20 seconds left to go in that second period.
Okay, there's your victory offense. There's a 1-point escape by Maldonado. Now your victory offense got to have something feet to back to tie this thing up. Cole Engel's got an underhook. He's going to try it. There's a long shot by Maldonado. Front headlock by Engel. He's going to roll Maldonado through. And that's going to do it. Little too much too late right there, Jamie. And it's going to be a Maldonado win by a score of 5-1. 6-1 off that escape. 6-1. So Engel will drop down. And he will take on the loser of Bryce Morano and Adam Lobenthal from Davenport Assumption. So Engel still has a chance to fight back for third place.
Second period over. It's going to be a 1-point escape for Matthew Doyle. It's now 10-2 as the Matthew Doyle, the freshman from Independence, trailing fourth ranked in Class 1A, Logan Luchin, and it's a shot attempt here by Luchin. He's trying to come out the back door and pick up a takedown on Doyle. Still working. Doyle doing a good job of fighting off this, but he's got to be careful here as he's sitting on his back, as now he's going to try to scramble out of this. Nice scramble there by Matthew Doyle, and he's going to pick up a 2-point takedown. Great scramble there by Matthew Doyle to pick up 2.
Jamie, that was great. That was a great job by the freshman.
Absolutely. So now over on mat number 1, it's Tanner Erickson Dale from Independence. He's taking on Austin Hellman from Don Bosco, and it's Hellman with a 2-point takedown, and he's going to have to go right to the blood corner. And right out here in front of us now on mat number 4, we're going to have Ethan Romidko taking the mat for North Lynn, as Romidko at 145 pounds will be taking on Gage Blythe of Williamsburg.
It's another one of those Williamsburg names, Jamie. How long has Blythe has been in the lineup? It seems like forever for Williamsburg. That's a nice bloodline to have if you're a Williamsburg Raider. So Erickson Dale still waiting for Austin Hellman to get the cotton in that left nostril so we can continue wrestling. 2-0. And House will go down, or excuse me, Erickson Dale will go down. We got some blood on the mat yet. They're still trying to clean up. And
a 2-point reversal here for Logan Luchin. He goes up now 12-4 on Matthew Doyle. So 12-4 is our score with 27 seconds left to go in this third period for Matthew Doyle, as he's going to finish up his mat. And we're going to have to move right into Mitchell Mangold. He's wrestling over here on mat number 1. 7 seconds left to go in the first period of that one. A 2-point takedown, 3 near fall for Mitchell Mangold, and a 2-point reversal by Antonio Pagel as the score 5-2 in favor of Mitchell Mangold. As Matthew Doyle, I keep wanting to call him Michael Doyle, 12-5 is the final score. So Logan Luchin will advance in that match, and Matthew Doyle will bump to the backside.
That's a good piece of wrestling there by Mitchell Mangold with 8 seconds, picked up a 1-point escape, so he's now up 6-2. So just an outstanding job. Erickson Dale on his back in a cradle. Who'd have thought that if you're wrestling somebody from Don Bosco? Austin Hellman with a outside cradle, far side cradle on Erickson Dale, picked up 3.
As over here on mat number 4, it's Ethan Romidko trailing 2-0 against Gage Blythe. A 2-point takedown for Blythe here in this first period. So it's a 2-0 lead for Blythe over Ethan Romidko of North Lynn.
Mitchell Mangold working on a 2-point reversal as he came to a stand-up and reached down and grabbed the right leg of Antonio Pagel, and then ended up in a drive cradle. He's got Pagel on his back looking for the fall. He's picking up near fall points, right, mat number 2 right in front of us. Pagel's going to kick his head out, but Mangold's going to keep that right leg and cover him up now for a 2-point near fall. It's 11-2. For your top seed and unranked, Mitch Mangold at 18-1, unranked, having a fantastic sophomore season.
First period over right here on mat number 4 as Ethan Romidko engaged Blythe. It's 3-2 in favor of Blythe, as a 2-point takedown for Blythe, a reversal for Romidko, and a 1-point escape for Blythe has the score 3-2 in favor of Gage Blythe. Blythe chooses down to start the second period, and Romidko's going to ride the right side of Gage Blythe. Tries to chop the arm on the right side. Blythe doing a good job. He's up to his feet now, and he's going to try to split the hands, but Romidko's going to grab down on the leg, grab the leg of Blythe, and he's going to drive over, doubles off, and puts Blythe back flat on the mat. So nice job there by Ethan Romidko of flattening out Gage Blythe. Now he's going to work on top, as riding parallel right now is Ethan Romidko. He's got to try to get out to the side. run some offense as he attempts a bar arm on the left side of Gage Blythe. Now Blythe is going to grab the leg of Romidco and throw him over. A switch attempt, a re-switch by Romidco, and they go out of bounds with 1:16 left to go in the second period, and Ethan Romidco trailing 3-2.
And Jamie, Mitch Mangold ended that period with a very tough ride, and it's going to be Pagel's choice to start the third. He's going to choose neutral. Erickson Dell's having a tough time with Austin Hellman. It's 7-0, 19 seconds left to go. 19 seconds left to go in the second period. Pagel's going to try to pick up a 2-point takedown against Mangold. He does. It's 11-4 with 1:36 left to go. Mangold got in deep on the ankles of Mangold, just covered him up. Mangold still hanging on to 11-4 lead here. Pagel's going to cut him loose. 12-4 now for lead for Mangold. Mangold working a hard collar tie.
Nice ride here by Ethan Romidco. 3-2. He's ridden Gage Blythe this entire second period so far. 40 seconds left to go in the second period. And a cross-body ride by Romidco, trying to go with a banana split here. Or excuse me, no, he's looking for a splato. And I don't think he's going to get it, as Blythe doing a good job of basing out here. I'm not sure he's going to get it. That is a banana split, and he's got it locked up. He's picking up near fall points, is Ethan Romidco. A banana split, but he gets high, and Blythe is going to come up. He's going to pick up a 2-point near fall. He's going to take a 4-3 lead and gets off the edge of the mat. Gets out of bounds with 9 seconds left to go in this second period. So a nice job there by Ethan Romidco as he takes a 4-3 lead with 9 seconds left to go in the second period.
Austin Hellman will pick up a 2-point reversal on Erickson Dell to make it 9-0 with 1:12 left to go. 22 seconds left to go. A takedown by Mitchell Mangold makes it now 14-4. 17 seconds left to go in this match, and it looks like Mangold will advance, and he will take on the winner of this match right here in front of us, Jamie. Mitch Mangold, 14-4, major decision over Antonio Pagel. And that's going to be, we might have an area matchup here if Romidco can hang on.
Nice job there by Mitchell Mangold, a 14-4 major decision for the sophomore from West Delaware. As Romidco chooses down to start the third period, he leads at 4-3 over Gage Blythe of Williamsburg.
Well, that's a good place to be, Jamie. If you got a 1-point lead, you go down. Now you just got to keep yourself in good position. I imagine Blythe will try to ride him for quite a while, then maybe cut him loose. Hellman with a 1 point as Erickson Dell belly down gets called for stalling, and 7 seconds left to go in the match. It looks like it's going to be a Hellman, a 10-0. Hellman with a 10-0 win over Erickson Dell. So Erickson Dell will get thrown to the back or to the bottom side of that bracket, and he will have the loser of Chris Kavamitros and Zach Main from Cedar Rapids Jefferson. So Erickson Dell finding the going just a little bit rough against the number 2
1 point escape by Romidco here. He leads it now 5-3. Minute left to go in this match. Quarterfinal round match for Ethan Romidco of North Lynn taking on Gage Blythe of Williamsburg. And they're on their feet. Underhook on the right side. Underhook on the right side by Romidco of Gage Blythe. As Blythe looking to go upper body here, you got to be careful. You've got a lead here. If you're a lead here for Romidco, you got to try to hold on here. Don't get caught. Don't get thrown. 30 seconds left to go for Ethan Romidco of North Lynn. Romidco, the senior for the Lynx. They go out of bounds with 26 seconds left.
This will be a mild upset, Jamie. Romidco win over 4-seed Blythe.
As they're back to the center, 18 seconds left to go. Romidco trying to fight off here as Coach Bridgewater saying, don't push here, don't push, as you don't want to give that pressure. And it looks like Gage Blythe is going to be stalling. He's going to push Romidco out, but they go out. That's it. That's going to do it. And Ethan Romidko is going to win this match 5-3 over the number 4 seed, Gage Blythe of Williamsburg. As Romidko
That's a great
will
match,
advance.
Jamie.
Absolutely. As Ethan Romidko will move on to face Mitchell Mangold of West Delaware. So an area matchup in the semifinals at 145 pounds. So great job there by Ethan Romidko. As on the backside at 145 is Sam Grazer. He will take on Lucas Davison of Macokota in the next round. Our next matchup, we're waiting for 160 pounds and Seth House of Independence. So Seth House will be our next wrestler up here at 160 pounds, and we'll see if we can spy Seth House. He is on deck on mat number 6. That one is about a minute away, so we'll take a quick, real short break here, and we will come back with more wrestling coverage for you here as you're listening to the Jerry Eckenrod Bobcat Invitational right here on Eastern Iowa Sports Station, Mix 94.7 and KMCH.com.
The Edgewood Reminder is proud to support all the area teams in athletic action and appreciates their efforts in the classroom and during sports. Check out all the sports photos in each week's issue of the Edgewood Reminder.
This is Fred Smock from Dunlap Motors in Independence with Chevy, Buick, and certified pre-owned Chevy, Buick, and GMC, and nearly 300 new and used cars and trucks in stock. We have big town inventory with small town service. Go to DunlapMotorsIndy.com.
Farmers Savings Bank proudly supports all area athletes and their coaching staff. For all your banking needs, visit them in Colesburg, Elkport Garber, Strawberry Point, Arlington, and Aurora, or online at farmersavingsbank.com. Member FDIC.
Biofield is your headquarters for all your seed, chemical, and fertilizer needs. They have professional service and quality products needed to bring the best crop to market. Biofield, providing growth opportunity for 18 locations across northern Iowa and southern Minnesota.
In sports as well as banking, numbers mean everything. Making sure you have experienced athletes and bench strength are a critical combination for a winning team. The same goes for our F&M team. With an average longevity of 15 years and 28 members strong, F&M is consistently showing strength in numbers. F&M Bank, the right choice, member FDIC.
At Precision Collision, we are committed to providing you with high-quality auto body repair and paint refinishing. Our expertly trained technicians can repair all accidental damage and get you back on the road in no time. Come visit me, Jeff, for a free estimate. We are located along Highway 20 at the Delaware Turnoff. Precision Collision, one call does it all, quality guaranteed.
For fan food, not fast food, visit your after-the-game headquarters, Manchester Dairy Queen. It's quick, it's easy, your family will love it. Manchester Dairy Queen.
Your family.
It's no secret that people come to Fairway in Manchester for their famous meats, but as you dash back to the counter to pick up your USDA choice ribeyes, don't be surprised if you find yourself lingering among the delicious fruits and vegetables in the produce department. Shop Fairway in Manchester for low prices and all your grocery needs.
American Trust and Savings Bank wishes all area athletes and coaching staff continued success. American Trust and Savings Bank with locations in Dyersville, Farley, Dubuque, and Des Moines. Simply better banking. Check them out at americantrust.com. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Just like a great coach, State Farm agents like me, Julie Smith, can help you develop a game plan for your insurance needs. Whether it's car, home, life, health, or business insurance, I can dig into the playbook and help you find the affordable coverage you need. For all your insurance needs, call on a winning team, the Julie Smith State Farm Agency in Manchester.
Try that.
And welcome back into the Benton Community Bobcat Invitational. Jamie Vaskey, Roger Reed back along with you as we are in the we're in the quarterfinal round match here. As up over on mat number 6 is Seth House from Independence. Seth House taking on Kevin Malloy of Williamsburg. As taking on Kevin Malloy taking on Seth House, and over on mat number 1 is Sam Johnson of West Delaware taking on Brock Timmons of Davenport Assumption. This is quarterfinal round action, and it's Timmons with a 2-point takedown, and he has Sam Johnson on his back, picking up near fall points, looking for the fall, but he isn't going to get it. It's 5-0 in favor of Brock Timmons of Davenport Assumption, as Seth House and Kevin Malloy still tied at 0. As our next wrestlers up will be Harrison Goebel. He will be up on deck on mat number 2. And that is it for our on-deck wrestlers. So we've got Seth House and Sam Johnson going for our area wrestlers right now, as House and Kevin Malloy of Williamsburg tied at 0. 30 seconds left to go first period.
That was 2 minutes of tilt, Jamie, as Timmons scored 10 points in the first period. And he takes a 10-0 lead, and he's going to choose down to start the second.
As a 2-point takedown here by Kevin Malloy with 15 seconds left to go. He's going to take a 2-0 lead on Seth House. So Seth House has to get going here as he's looking for looking to come up here as his first period will come to an end. And it will end with a 2-0 lead by Kevin Malloy of Williamsburg over Seth House of Independence.
1-point escape by Brock Timmons makes the score 11-0. Out in front of us right now, we have an area matchup at 182. Alex Waskow for the Northland Lynx taking on Harrison Goebel for West Delaware. Tell you what, I didn't think I'd see anybody taller than Harrison Goebel at 182, Jamie, but I think Alex Waskow has a couple inches on Goebel. 13-1 now. Timmons with the takedown on Johnson. Escape by Johnson. Going to make it 13-2. Goebel working a 2-on-1 Russian tie against Waskow. Waskow doing a good job blocking Goebel off with his head and not allowing Goebel to penetrate and attack low body. There's a throw-by attempt by Goebel. Let's see if he picks up 2. He should. Right there's a 2-point takedown, and back to the center of the mat we go. Textbook Harrison Goebel with an outstanding throw-by, slide-by. Timmons with the cradle on Sam Johnson. 15-1 right now. And Johnson trying to fight off that drive cradle, and he does. He's going to go back to his feet.
Still 2-0 over here with Seth House and Kevin Malloy. Minute 5 left to go, second period. It's 2-0 in favor of Kevin Malloy. They started this second period on their feet as it was Seth House's choice to start the second period, and they're still on their feet here. 2-0. Kevin Malloy leads it here.
A cradle attempt by Timmons is not going to get the fall, but it got 3 back, Jamie. So that match is over 18-1. Timmons will beat Sam Johnson. So Johnson will go to the bottom side. Johnson will go to the bottom side. There's a fall by Harrison Goebel as he scooped the inside wrist to a bar around the head of Alex Waskow. A fall by Goebel will send him to the semis. Waskow now will go to the bottom side of that bracket, and he will have the loser of Peyton Noltein and Austin Engel. We'll have that match for you as Peyton Noltein will be on deck. We're going to quickly move up to weight class 220. And we're going to see Ben Ridenour with a tough match against Blade Durbala from Benton Community. Tell you what, another size discrepancy here with Ben Ridenour. Not sure what he weighs, but can't be more than 195 or so. Durbala all of 220.
Over here on mat number 6. It's still third period now. It's now 3-0 as Kevin Malloy took down to start the third. He picks up an escape, so it's 3-0 here. Seth House has got to get going here for Independence as he trails this match 3-0 here with a minute and a half left to go in this third period.
Ben Ridenour now just taken down by Durbala with a double leg takedown. Durbala is going to climb the body and catch Ridenour on his back. Could be a quick fall. Ridenour rolls back to his stomach as he does. Durbala scoops a chicken wing, and there's a quick fall right there in 49 seconds, Jamie. Ben Ridenour pinned by Blade Durbala in 49 seconds. So Dermala will move on, and Ridenauer will go to the bottom side of this bracket. And he will have the loser of Joe Kaiser of Independence, and I believe William Faulkner from Cedar Rapids, Washington. And that will have that match coming up. Well, we've got first time we've seen Kyler shot, Jamie. They're already up to 285 on the mat to our left on mat number 2. This might be a quick one.
Still 3-0 over here with Seth House, and he's in on a shot, or he was in on a shot. A front headlock attempt by Malloy, and fights it off. It's still 3-0 as they have 40 seconds left to go in the third period on mat number 6. As over on mat number 3,
Kyler shot, Jamie, with a 16-second fall, a front headlock to a cow catcher, and he slapped Jacob Comer to his back. And I'll tell you what, once Kyler shot is on top of you, there's no place you're going to go.
over on mat number 3, that was Joe Falconer, and it was William Falconer of Cedar Rapids, Washington, picking up the fall over Joe Kaiser of Independence in 43 seconds. Where was that? Was that 3-0? 3-0 was the, or excuse me, 5-0 win for Kevin Malloy over there.
Well, we're going to go to
at 160 pounds. So Seth House is going to fall. Kevin Malloy with a 5-0 win over Seth House. So Seth House will bump to the bottom side here. Take on the loser of Stephen Wardlow and Julian Broderson. So House goes to the backside. And over there, that was Joe Kaiser of Independence losing by fall, as Caleb Zeeser up on that mat right now against Logan Knutson of Williamsburg.
And Zeeser came right out and tried to slide by, and he couldn't quite get the corner on Knutson, and Knutson covered him up. Now Knutson trying to throw a cross-body right in on Caleb Zeeser. If Zeeser could catch that right heel, he'd have an opportunity for a 2-point reversal, as Knutson is very, very high with the leg. Now he kicks the leg back out and goes back behind Caleb Zeeser. Now from the right side to the left side. There's going to be a 1-point stand-up by Zeeser. He's going to split the hands of Knutson and score 1. It's 2-1. Let's see if Caleb Zeeser can get going here. Knutson seeded number 4 at 15-3. Caleb Zeeser seeded number 5 at 10-7. So an opportunity for a mild upset for Caleb Zeeser. A lot of pressure there by Zeeser. Shoves Knutson off the edge. Back to the center they go. Logan Knutson, a senior. Caleb Zeeser, a senior. I tell you what, a lot of quality seniors in this 285-pound weight class. There's 2 sophomores. The rest of them are juniors and mostly seniors. 12 seconds and counting. 2-1, Knutson up on Zeeser. Knutson with a hard collar tie. Zeeser trying to retie Knutson. Knutson now with an underhook on the right side of Zeeser. Our first period is going to come to an end with a 2-1 lead by Logan Knutson from Williamsburg. Knutson's choice is going to defer over to Zeeser, and Zeeser will choose down. Opportunity to score some points here. Tie this thing up. A 1-point escape would tie it up. 2, Zeeser would have the lead. There's the whistle. Knutson will ride the left side. A hard tight waist by Knutson has Caleb Zeeser belly down in the center of the mat. Zeeser now back up on all 4s. Rolls that left wrist out. Gets that wrist back. A hard chop now by Knutson. Takes Zeeser back down to the mat. 140 and counting. Again, second round matches. Quarterfinal round matches. Powerhouse Nelson now by Knutson on the left side of Zeeser. Zeeser trying to get his base back up. Knutson riding parallel. Not much opportunity for Caleb Zeeser to build his base. Now he's got his knees back underneath. Knutson goes from the left side to the right side. Hard, tight waist by Knutson. Now we're going to get Zeeser called for stalling. Here comes a leg by Knutson, and Zeeser didn't quite catch it on time. Knutson with a cradle attempt. Let's see if Zeeser can turn this into a 2-point reversal. 102 and counting. 2-1's your score. Logan Knutson up. Zezer trying to score a point here. Let's see if he can get to his feet here. Now Knutson gets the leg in a hard crossface from right to left. Knutson trying to take Zezer to his back. And Zezer has to go belly down. Let's see if he can get all the way belly down. Knutson trying to use that leverage and take Zezer over to his left side for some back points. And Zezer kicks the leg free and goes belly down. You got 32 seconds to score a point. Opportunity here to tie this thing up. Caleb Zezer's got to hustle. Knutson up on top, riding an inside wrist. Has Caleb Zezer's right shoulder posted to the mat. 13 seconds and counting. And we're going to go to the third period. And it's going to be Knutson's choice. I imagine he will choose down. So Caleb Zezer will have some riding to do here. And it's going to be Knutson's choice, and he will give the thumbs down to our official. And let's see what side Zezer chooses to ride. It's going to be the right side, and Zezer will probably get a caution. He does get a caution as his right hand was not on the right elbow of Logan Knutson. There's the whistle. There's a tripod stand-up by Knutson. Knutson trying to come to a short sit off of it. Now he steps over the leg. Boy, stay behind the arms, Caleb Zezer. Set up that chalice. Boy, you can set up that chalice and take Knutson right to your back off of it. He's under both arms. Knutson's going to try to side roll. Looks like he's trying to set up a side roll. Caleb Zezer has his right leg, his left leg caught inside the right leg of Knutson.
Over on mat number 5, it's 3-2 right now in favor of Austin Engel of Eddyville Blakesburg as he's going to turn. He's taking on Peyton Nolting of Independence, and it's going to be Engel with a 2-point reversal and a 2-point near fall. It's going to make the score now 5-2 with 14 seconds left to go in the first period over on mat number 5.
Jamie, Caleb Zezer just tied this match up. Knutson's tried a long shot, and it was a snap and spin. There was a snap and spin by Zezer. Picked up 2. Now he's going to cut Knutson loose with 1:09 left to go. A takedown will put him in the lead by 1.
Coming up here while Caleb Zezer nears the last minute of that match. They're going to take a break after this round here, and then we're going to be ready for semifinals. So we will conclude our coverage here on KMCH.com, and we will jump over to 94.7 on your radio dial, and we will still be on KMCH on your mobile app. So if you're listening to us on the road, we will be live on the KMCH app for Android and Apple devices. So you can catch us on there at the conclusion of this round when we start our semifinal round coverage, and which we will have on your radio dial on 94.7 KMCH.
Well, Knutson just warned for stalling as Zezer has picked up the tempo here. Zezer with a hard snap down. Almost had Knutson, almost had him with the go behind again. Knutson loses his headgear. Off the edge of the mat they go, 21 seconds. Zezer's done a great job. Comes with the double collar tie and snaps Knutson down. He's got to snap him down a little bit harder and get the angle. See if he can turn this thing into a win. It's 4-3 in favor of number 4 seeded Logan Knutson. This would be a huge opportunity here for Caleb Zezer. Pick up a little momentum. There's a hard snap down again by Zezer. He's got 16 seconds. You got to go. Maybe a good time for a duck under right here. Switch up. 11 seconds straight line pressure by Zezer. He's pushing Knutson off the edge of the mat. And we're looking for Knutson to get a stalling call. Knutson loses that headgear once again, so here we go. Come on, Caleb Zezer, take a shot here. 6 seconds left to go. Knutson now applying a lot of forward pressure. Zezer locked up on Knutson. Off the edge of the mat they go. That's going to do it, 4-3. Boy, close. Close, close, close. So Kyler Schott will now take on Logan Knutson. And Caleb Zezer will go down to the bottom of our bracket. And he will take on Jacob Comer, who Kyler Schott just pinned in 16 seconds. So that match will be coming up later.
8-2 now in favor of Austin Angle. Austin Angle of Eddyville Blakesburg over Peyton Nolting of Independence. 8-2 lead for Austin Angle as Nolting had to go to the blood corner. We're back to action now with 26 seconds left to go in the second period over there.
Well, over on mat number 6, we have Kane McEnany from North Lynn taking on Dalton Coonley from Williamsburg.
And on mat number 4 out here in front of us, we have Hunter Crawford of Independence taking on Matt Cobbler from Eddyville Blakesburg, and it's a 2-0 lead for Hunter Crawford.
Neutral position with McEnany and Coonley. McEnany doing a great job controlling the arms of Coonley. And here we go, back to the middle. There's the start. There's an overhook by McEnany on the left side of Coonley. Coonley's got to back out of it. Now a 2-on-1 rush and tie by McEnany. A short drag. Tries a snatch single off the short drag. Can't quite reach the leg of Coonley. So back to the center of the mat. Both circle. Hard collar tie by Coonley to the right side of McEnany. McEnany with the retie. Slide by attempt by Coonley, blocked off nicely by McEnany. Now double underhook by McEnany. He's going to shove Coonley off the edge. Back to the center we go. 2-on-1 by Coonley. McEnany's blocking him off.
2-point takedown over there by Austin Angle as he's built a 14-4 lead on Peyton Nolting of Independence, and he cuts him loose now 14-5. He's really opened up the offense here as it's now 14-5, a minute 10 left to go in this third period with Peyton Nolting of Independence and Austin Angle of Eddyville Blakesburg.
Out in front of us, we have Hunter Crawford taking on Matt Kobler. Kobler's 11-0. And Crawford is up. Crawford is up 2-0.
And riding tough.
And riding very tough. This would be a huge upset. Hard crossface by Crawford. He's trying to set up a crossface. Cranley's got it locked up. Had it locked up. Kobler had to stretch out hard as he could as Crawford had that crossface cradle locked up. Stand-up attempt by Kobler, and Crawford bumps him forward. Down on the far side, Coonley with a 2-point takedown. 2-point takedown to end the first period on Kane McEnany, so he will go up 2-0.
As 9 seconds left to go, it's 16-6 over there in favor of Angle. As time winding down on Peyton Nolting, as that's going to be the final score. Now 18-6, 2 points at the end there. 18-6, Peyton Nolting is going to bump to the backside. Austin Angle will be Harrison Goebel's opponent in the next round. Peyton Nolting, he'll jump to the bottom side. He will take on Alex Waskow of North Lynn.
And Coonley has McEnany on his back, and there's the fall, Jamie. A short sit by McEnany, and Coonley just snapped him back. So Dalton Coonley, the 4th seed from Williamsburg, will win by a fall. Kane McEnany will go down to the bottom of our bracket, and he will take on the loser of Noah Broderson and Will Lapke. I would imagine that was going to be Lapke, as Broderson is your top-ranked 220-pounder in Class 2A. He's 15-1. Jamie, that match over there.
You are correct. Broderson won by fall in 34 seconds.
Okay. Jamie, that match you just had on match 6, that went from a close match to open it up.
You talk about Austin Angle really opening up. That should be an interesting matchup with Harrison Goebel in the next round.
Yes, indeed. All right, 2-1. Hunter Crawford in front of us, taking on Matt Kobler, the 2nd seed. And Crawford is up. Crawford 4-0, undefeated. 5-0 now coming into this tournament. He's a junior, 5-0. And what we can see why he's 5-0. Very, very physical. got a size advantage on Kobler. This is weight class 195. 15 seconds left to go in the second period. And neutral position. Both wrestlers trying to, there's a sweep single by Crawford. Try to get in, take a fake step to the left, and then tried to sweep single to his right. And nicely countered by Kobler. Both of these guys, great athletes, showing some strength and some quickness and some explosiveness. Crawford's choice to start the third. Crawford's choice to start the third, and he will choose down. And the referee talking to both wrestlers right here, not sure what about, but giving them both some instructions. And Crawford down. Kobler's going to ride the left side. Nice stand up by Crawford. Crawford's going to turn and face Kobler for a 1-point escape. Guy's going to snap him down for a quick 2. Tell you what, that's some fine wrestling by the junior from Independence. It's 5-1. That's a very, very nice 2-point or 3-point move there. Got 1 for the escape and 2 for the takedown very, very quickly. So both of these wrestlers undefeated. Stand up now by Kobler. Matt Kobler, the junior from Eddyville, Blakesburg. He's 11-0, seeded number 2. Picks up a 1-point escape, 5-3 now. Third period, a minute and a half to go. So what? There's Crawford locking up, trying to get in close. Kobler with an underhook on the right side of Crawford, going up the body. A slide by attempt by by Crawford, misses the mark. Boy, there's some hard ties right there, Jamie. There's some forearms to the neck.
We saw some guys get warned for that earlier in the day, and now these guys are pounding on the heads.
So what, our officials letting them go too. It's a little frustration by Kobler. And I'll tell you what, Crawford's done exactly what he's needed to do to put himself in position to win this match. Been very, very opportunistic. Short arm drag by Crawford. Kobler's going to square him off. Now Kobler tries, there's a high crotch by Kobler in deep. He's going to pick up 2, and he throws Crawford to his back, but off the edge of the mat. It's 5-4 now. I think if you're Kobler, you might let him up. We'll see what happens. Yeah, Kobler's going to let him up. Got the Eddyville coaches right in front of us here, Jamie. I think they're wrestling the match along with their undefeated wrestler here. 32 seconds left. There's a snap and spin attempt by Crawford. There's a front headlock by Crawford. Standing front headlock. Let's see if he can snap Kobler down with it. He's got Kobler in great position here. Kobler now is going to drop in on a single. Great hips by Crawford. Right on the edge of the mat. If you're Hunter Crawford, you're in a great position. You were in a great position. There's a single. Kobler's going to, that's going to be 2 right there. Yeah. 10 seconds to go. Crawford's got to try to pick up 1 right here with 10 seconds to win the match. I tell you what, that's Jamie, you're in great position if you're Hunter Crawford, but you didn't keep that pressure on the shoulders of Kobler.
Yeah. Now you got to go to work. You got 10 seconds to get out. There's a Granby roll attempt. You got to keep moving, though. You can't sit there after that attempt.
That's going to go to OT. I think that's the first overtime match we've had today. So we'll see if Kobler's got the momentum right here.
I think that's what they want him to do.
It looked like it, but we'll see if he shoots it. Coaches were demonstrating a high crotch right in front of us on each other. I said these coaches have been wrestling this match also. There's a sweep single by Crawford.
Finish.
Oh, boy, didn't finish it. Short drag by Crawford. Another one opportunity.
Oh,
drag.
no.
There's going to be a 2-point by Kobler. That was 2 great shots by Hunter Crawford, Jamie. 2 great shots by Hunter Crawford.
It's a good match. It was a real good match.
Outstanding, 8-6. Well, you go back to that thing about, you're protecting your lead, you're sitting on your lead, you're building your lead. And I'll tell you what, give Hunter Crawford some credit for.
Yeah. Well, we're going to take a quick break, but before we do, we'll quickly go through the team scores and what we have so far for team scores. Maybe.
We talked about that coming down. I'm not sure who the team favorite here is today.
I'm not sure either. as take a quick look. We'll get it to load here. There we go. As team scores, Williamsburg on top with 100 points. Don Bosco in second with 95 points. 25 points behind them as Davenport Assumption was 70.5. Taking a look at area schools, North Lynn in 7th place. They have 48 points. West Delaware in 10th place with 35 points. Independence in 14th place with 18 points. So Williamsburg currently leading this tournament. And that's a good Williamsburg team. They could contend for the title here. But we're going to take a break. We are done with our coverage here on KMCH.com. So if you stay with us, go turn over to your radio dial here on Mix 94.7 on your radio. Like I said, on your radio dial, you'll hear us there. And of course, we will have the semifinals and finals live there. And of course, on the KMCH app and on KMCH.com, it'll be on the mainstream for you. So we'll be back with the semifinal round right after this. For Roger Reed, I'm Jamie Vaskey, and thanks for listening to our wrestling coverage from the Jerry Eckenrod Invitational this morning on KMCH.com. We'll talk to you in just a bit on your radio dial, Mix 94.7 KMCH.
You've been listening to West Delaware Wrestling on KMCH, Eastern Iowa's high school sports play-by-play leader. Fox Wrestling is brought to you by the KMCH Sports Boosters. Your announcers were Associate Director of Sports Jamie Vaskey and Roger Reed. Sports Director is John Swisher. Station Owner Jim Koloff. Station Sales Manager Sarah Meyer. Operations and Program Director Mike Johnson. Sports Sales Staff are Rhonda Menson and Emily Payton. In-studio producer and news director is Janelle Tucker. Production director, Rob Edwards. For more information on high school sports coverage, visit our website at kmch.com or email John at sports@kmch.com. This has been a local sports presentation of Delaware County Broadcasting Incorporated. Mix 94.7, KMCH Radio, Manchester, Iowa.